much better. No endless waiting at the beginning. I believe I have a lot of these people in my techniques already, but probably not everyone. We'll figure that out as we go along. I think I watched like Open Div Kings before at least. Don't think I've seen Lost Horizon yet, however.
I don't know any of these people. So.
I watched week 2 game of Open Div Kings. That was that L they took in week 2, I believe. Who knows how it goes now? Now this is obviously a few weeks later in Swiss, which means it should be a lot closer now. This is at 9 points, which means both teams won 1, lost 1, and tied 1. Not in this order necessarily, but that's how it went for them so far this season. So at 9 points, somewhere near the middle of the table, I believe, is what that should end them up at the moment. Playoffs still somewhat in reach, but you gotta get your points now if you want to have a chance. Some teams already here. I believe this is all of Open Div Kings right now on the server, so we're waiting on Lost Horizon.
Do you have a connect for me? Oh, you posted
it.
it.
Yeah, sent it already.
I'm so late.
A minute ago.
Wonderful. Well, I've just set up my casting essentials, so I should be good to go. I'm excited. Again, going for this hat trick here. I woke up before 7 this morning to cast some Aussie Highlander, and now I got this, and then tonight got my RG, no, I'm casting with Terry. So, yeah, having the hat trick, all 3 continents in one day.
All 3 continents that exist on this planet, yes.
Yes, yes.
The only 3.
There are only 3 places. Have you ever seen the others?
Yes.
Because they don't exist. No, you haven't. You were in a bubble somewhere.
I genuinely did cast, like, all Asia Fortress Finals once, I think.
Yeah, but have you been there before?
Maybe in the flyover, I think. I'm not sure, actually. No, actually, probably not. Wouldn't make any sense.
Someone gifted an item. Anyway, oh, wait, Thyme's here. Thyme played in the cast this morning, playing Demo Man. Is he...
I'm sure that's the exact person.
Are there not... Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I was hoping that he'd be the same one, because then I can say I know
EU
someone.
Open. Very likely on 30 ping.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't look at the ping.
Granted, it should say 30 for you. Actually, no, that does say 30 for you, right? Still, anyway. You won't have 30 ping, however. That's how that works. Let me fix some nicknames real fast as well, just in case. Don't think I have most of Lost Horizons in here yet. Looking for Australians. The last people in my fake nick, besides a few Frenchies, are literally Oz Fortress Price. There we go, that should be helpful. Any game after this? Yes, but we're staying in open after this one. It will be Ado against... I forgot who they play already again. It'll be Ado and NaVi. Not that NaVi, the other NaVi.
I see. So explain to me how this is going to work. We have 2 maps, and we're playing...
Yes, so instead of doing whatever the fuck you guys do in America, we actually have a good rule set.
I get it. You guys are salty, because bad TF2 players, so you make weird rules to compensate.
Excuse me, how much did you pay to Banny's fees of the month recently? Again?
I don't know about that.
Anyway, yeah, it's 2 maps a night. Technically, it's a win difference 5 here, so if you know, at any point have a difference of 5 on the score, you win. Also 30 minutes time limit. If it's a tie after that, it goes to a golden cap to round it out, which we might have seen at LAN before. Which is 1 more round, time limit 15 for online here. LAN we usually do 10, I think, because, you know, gotta get things going. But online we have usually a bit more time, so 15-minute time limit for the golden cap. If it's still tied after the golden cap as well, you just play a mid-fight and the winner wins, I guess. Just gotta move on at some point. No one wants the AU rule set anymore, where you just have endless golden caps where nothing happens. We've been there, and no one liked it. Except Cadus.
There you go.
Cadus doesn't play this game anymore.
Am I correct in thinking that Horizons is on blue here, and Kings are on red?
Yes, I think I have it the wrong way around on my own screen right now. Yeah, it says Lost Horizon on blue, Open Div Kings in red right now, each missing 1, I believe.
Yeah. Now what week is this?
4, so we're about halfway through now. When we play map 1, it's exactly halfway through. And like I said, somewhere in the middle of the table, so it's still possible to make playoffs, but you really got to get your wins from here on out, like straight up as much as you can. The tie doesn't really help either side too much.
Does round differential play a role in seeding?
Maybe it can. This is on this is Swiss divisions. I think open, low, and mid, the 3 lowest divisions, are all in Swiss, which means that before there's just round difference, it first gets through tiebreaker scores where you have to do math and shit. Where basically, like the long short of the tiebreakers is that the better you win, like the better the wins are of the teams you beat, the better your tiebreaker score. If you beat like, I don't know, like 12th place, and the team you tie with, their best win was like, I don't know, 14th, you probably have a better chance, generally speaking.
Yeah.
So only after that does it matter if you like have round difference. And also only if you tied, right? Because then you have the head-to-head win, which matters first of all in tiebreakers. Which happens a lot less in Swiss though, because divisions are bigger.
Well, it looks like Kings are readying up here, yeah?
Did you hear the ready up noise? I didn't.
I saw it in chat, but I honestly didn't hear the noise.
Well, we're still waiting on Lost Horizon. It's open, so I mean, they're not gonna wait too much more time. Open is like the one division where people are somewhat on time in TF2. Because they don't want to break the rules yet, and then you realize no one gives a shit.
Yeah, you just gotta give them a little bit of time, and they'll get there. I'm sure of it. Well, I don't know these rosters. Do you want to run down them, or...?
I mean, it's open. Everyone's fairly new here, right? We just gotta deal with what we're seeing. I believe one of these teams doesn't even have a roster rundown on the match page, but as we see, Kreos, eemi, Scout, Thyme, Thyme, whatever, Soldier with K as well. I don't know how you said a mat's name. I want to say Fruit Loops, but it's not Fruit Loops. fntlps. Whatever the mat's name is. Red Medic is on Medic. LackRish should be a double man.
Fanlips. No. I'll figure out something by the end of this, alright?
Sure, someone will tell us at some point. Blue's still missing one. That's the team my friend is mentoring as well, actually, so I'm curious to see. It's funny too, because he told me like before Granary week that the scrims at the beginning were like looking very shaky, and then they still lost Granary, but the result wasn't bad. It was like actually a close game, and they won the other map as well. So clearly something's going right here, at least slowly but surely. I think for most of Lost Horizon, he said also the first season. I think Svi is like a streamer as well, actually. And I know from Ramut's stream, I believe. Sometimes it's there. I don't really watch like much of any streams otherwise.
Okay, this guy's name, the medic, on Twitter is somewhat smaller Floppa. I don't know if that
I don't know
to what to call him, but somehow I immediately found their Twitter.
I mean, if it's on the Steam page, that's not very difficult.
No, I just googled their name, and that was the only thing that came up, because it's a bunch of consonants together, so Google's like, yes, you mean this exact person. And
did it not say, wow, you typed this, didn't you mean Fruit Loops?
No, it thought that the N was supposed to be an M, but otherwise it just showed up.
Fair enough.
So yeah. Faint Lips.
Dude, sponsored by Faint, let's go.
Font Lips. I'm gonna go with Font Lips for now.
Yeah, I don't know what vowels could be between the first 3 letters at all to make sense of it other than Faint. Maybe it's Faint Loops.
Oh, it could be Loops.
This is just scuffed Wheel of Fortune now.
Font Loops. Okay, speaking of scuffed, so Dolphin for April 1st made me download like modifications to the game that only works in STP, and so there are just wide scouts across the map. Like, there are posters of Witness and whatnot. If we get a red billboard anywhere, it's a picture of Banny's face like breaking through the billboard. It's so distracting, but I don't think
there are any, because the next map after this is Product, actually. Which is also different in the EU, because we also don't do first to 4.
Yeah, it's first to 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
We figured if this game goes long, make it like only 30 minutes like everything else. That's roughly how that works out when it's full 5 rounds of Product.
Oh, that's true.
Which is great, I guess. Also, at least I don't know how America does it. In UGC, at least, they still do first to 4, because UGC is a good, very serious league. So they also do that in Europe.
Saying default win in 7 minutes. Open players they worry about time as soon as they think they can get a win out of it. This is my experience.
Well, they can play with 5, technically. That's not against the rules, actually. I don't know if that's different in America, but you can play with 5 if you really have to.
I think you can in North America. No one really ever does.
Do Americans deny mercs all the time?
They try, but there are pretty detailed rules. I think base, or using some inspiration from existing ETF2L rules about mercs. One thing I will say about ETF2L is that if you're unsure about a rule for something, they're a great place to look, because you guys have rules for everything in like a good way to clarify. Just very detailed. But yeah, I think you can play with 5, and denying mercs only can happen if they're like better than the player that they're replacing. It's annoying to tell.
Well, Highlander has it, I don't know if Xixes does it, actually. I don't know why that's a difference at all, to be honest. Probably because Highlander doesn't matter them all.
Someone's joining.
Well, that's a good thing, probably. We'll see if it's a main or a merc or whatever. Granted, one of the players on their team page is not verified, so I assume they figured, yeah, we need a merc for this game, might as well get you into the sub. However, if it's someone joining less than 24 hours before an official, they're still listed as not verified. Which means you could still deny them as a merc.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they just want you guys to, you know, get your roster sorted before the game starts at all times, basically, in Europe.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, fair.
SVE, what are we calling
SVE,
them?
yeah, SVE.
SVE? Alright, well, they have joined in, and, that means 12 in server, and we're getting ready here. Horizons versus Kings. Do you want to take the first mid? Should I take the first mid?
You can take the first mid, but that will be on CP Gullywash here between us Horizons and Blue Open Div Kings in red. Like I said, both teams 9 points in the middle of the table and open, fighting for a chance to still be somewhere up at the top now.
Now we'll have to see what they're able to pull out here. Getting into first mid. Let's have a soldier underneath. It looks like he's going to be jumping up through drop down, but he's going to get found out. Svi is going to go down early, and Rave is 9 health. I think he was even weaker, trying to stay alive right now as a demo is trying to pipe him down, and he gets the pipe, and nice job there, chasing down that kill, and that will open things up here for the red team. They have this ad, and they're going to chase down. Oh, no, they're actually going to lose too. No demo. They will find 4 overall, including that medic, and they keep random consonants alive, so they'll have that Uber ad to work with going into this next fight.
That mad kill was like an absolute Iron Bomber moment though. LackRish's pipe was just like not even on the medic's body in his own POV, but they still get the kill on the med anyway here. Must be nice. Either way, bomb comes through as well. Viksen won't nearly get quite as lucky here on the medic. Red med stays alive. That's going to be big Uber at into last. Now Svi tries to be forward as well. Maybe force Uber early, but just one soldier against everyone else. Somehow someone sneaked up behind them already as well. And some action happening there and under, and that's going to cost them some lives here.
Yeah, and now it just opens things up for the red team to use in. That's exactly what they're going to do, trying to pick up these kills. They find 1, 2, get the heavy. The med's on point, trying to hold it out, but actually the scout now is here to try to help things. He's alone, and that will be round number 1 for the Kings here on CP Gullywash, trying to take it home early. Very convincing last push there.
Yeah, that was a lot of chaos already happening beforehand, though. Svi walks into lobby, tries, or into river even, sorry, trying to get some force out early. In the meantime, already people under dying. They somehow traded like 2 for 1 there on Open Div Kings with 1 player in river, or going through river into water, just somehow getting away with that. Lost Horizons didn't get much of any position last mid fight. They gotta do better than that now.
Yeah, here's an early soldier bomb. Rave going to trade out for Kool. Svi also going to get taken out, though, by eemi. Now a little scuffle underneath. Going to find the soldier, and we did see Rave go down. No medic for the blue team, so the side of the Kings trying to stay on top right now, jumping in, trying to pick off the med. On the other side of things, this demo is alone, will get taken out by the scout. Now it's just xCape doing his best to try to find the med. So far unsuccessful. Doesn't even pick up the pack, now finds the pack. Can he take out these players? He gets one eventually at the very last second, but he can't find the med. Actually, no, he did. Someone.
Yeah, the medic bombed. The med got bombed. Takes a pack as the soldier comes in. 1 rocket didn't get the kill. Switches to shotgun because it's open. Gets the kill in 2 shots anyway. You know it's open when the shotgun soldiers come out still. Because all of our in-game resources to learn the game are from 2011 and everyone still plays shotgun soldier.
Yep, that is the old guard meta, I suppose, if you will. But this midpoint will go back in favor of Horizons. After finding that medic kill, they will have a slight ad. Looks like they want to walk here and go down below, working their way through big door. right now. They have to be careful that medic.
Wait, LackRish is behind them, just walks in.
Oh, can he find the kill onto Rave though? Rave isolated right now, but LackRish can't find anything, and we did see Faint Lips go down. That's what I'm just gonna call them, Faint Lips. I think that works. It did go down anyway, so no medic to hold on to this point. I'm surprised these players are still in, but maybe hoping for a hero play out of their scout or soldier. It looks like
they're also
rotating
weak
all the way
though.
around. They're gonna find one with that's Quickie Bomb Launcher.
Yep, it sure is.
But I love Quickie Bomb Launcher.
I don't,
maybe not
because
the
I
best
play
play
Demo
here.
Man.
Yeah. LackRish is all the way behind as well. The positioning is everywhere.
Oh, Kreos is just in, gets the force as well. They was like in big door for so long on Lost Horizons, but they didn't find anything to really push into. They were just so hesitant to actually go anywhere. Will not be a complete disaster after all. They do get 3 kills here, and that might still help more than it hurts in the end. That will also be placed in the backlines actually going down most importantly, so no backup threat at all while they're capping up the second point. It's no even hand anymore, but Red Mat also so far away from having that it's no actual threat of an Uber push, I would imagine, coming out of Open Div Kings out of last, unless they're really, really keen, and I kind of doubt that right now. Picking up a sniper already as well, trying to just slow things down here into last. We hit right away. Won't go down, but it's just a warning shot for now that the Met needs to be careful here still, and they want the damage as well. Kool, the soldier here with the Demoman trying to get through, but just kind of getting bullied right now on River.
So much damage in, but not picking up any frags from the defending perspective. They still have that Dumbo's so weak right now, just finally getting healed up with an arrow, and we don't have any off classes defensively. I would think maybe we get a heavy or an Angie, but here comes the bomb onto the medic. It's double, and they're going to get Kreos, and they also find the medic. They get LackRish before, and now working their way forward actually after the Ubers are exchanged, but now having to retreat down these numbers. Svi will get taken out by Kool. Now looking for anything else. He's going to hide in this corner and just be a threat. Exchange a little bit of spam onto Rave right now, but not finding too much. Just doing their best to keep the blue team's push at bay. Still no off classes though, Dumb.
That was a pretty decent Uber out of Open Div Kings. Sure, they got force and all, but they just pushed them back quite a bit and didn't let them have any space at all. Worked out pretty well. They're still stuck in River here right now. Kool trying to fight them off as well. Maybe a bit too much, so bleeding some numbers here. Mind you, somehow Rave has a little bit at least of advantage out of this too. Might help if they want to dare push off that as well here right now. xCape just rotating through last to get to the Demo and River. That's a kill onto LackRish. That's going to help quite a bit. A Niver kill onto Kreos as well by the points starting to get played. Everyone has to go in and block, and that should be just a free push onto the cap here for the rest of the blue team to get the cap up right there.
They just held that W key and hit some shots, and that is enough at this level to get the cap in, tying it up 1-1, 24 minutes left here. But you know, going back and forth a little bit is to be expected. No one's really the has a clear advantage going into this matchup, but I'll let you take us through this next mid.
Let's see how it goes. Last one was a lot better for Lost Horizons for what it's worth. Let's see how it goes. I'm by number 3 here. For now, no instant bet. This is already an improvement. Bombs come through anyway. They want to look for the damage. They do find a Demo Man. That's a pretty good pick to go for. Svi with the counter jump. Tries to deny people. Huge damage as well all across the board. They're falling quite far back, but it's even numbers. They want to fight back here with what they have left. 2 down each.
This is going to be a very important post-fight to watch. Getting a good amount of point pressure is the scout, Nati Noot right now. He's going to get healed up, and actually Kreos getting taken out by the soldier. Down 2 right now is the red team. They're going to have some spawners coming forward, but not soon enough. It's the Demo getting so weak, and that beam and now an arrow will be able to keep them alive, but it will be a 1 mid for the side of the Horizons. Got to be careful, though, as the red team here is holding very aggressively, but that Quickie Bomb launcher is just not going to be a lot of damage unless he's using it as, quote, intended with the air deaths. Just setting up traps with this weapon, not going to be very effective, so we'll see if that ends up being a long-term detriment in terms of his damage on the side of the Kings.
You gotta laugh how the like mid-fight winning play was just Viksen staying in the backlines and spamming down people without committing at all. That just was enough damage in the end to do it. Either way, brings us to maybe a mid-win for Lost Horizons. Not a huge one, though. However, free demo kill. LackRish just overextends. Goes down pretty quickly. There's still a soldier hiding up top. Got to be careful about that as well. Thyme just waiting for them. No one's quite yet taking the bait here. Svi in the flank very busy. They are careful about it, but the Demo Man's thinking so far ahead here. All you really need is some sticks on the floor and someone else jumping up there as well to try and deal with that. There we go. Someone's going up there. Thyme immediately eats 100. Goes down right in front of the scout. xCape with the cleanup here. And they're not happy to fight this at all. Surprisingly enough. They don't only Demo Man down. It's a bad loss, of course, but the drop is much worse.
Yikes. And now full Uber away. Actually, gotta be careful. The scout is on the medic and he gets the drop. Oh my god. That's absolutely maddening to watch. Like, that medic was within their entire team, and the scout's able to find the kill. And yeah, that will be a drop to even things up, give a bit of an add to the side of the Kings of Open here as they try to hold on a little bit longer.
Not much though, I don't think this is really pushable, especially with the late taunts they have on Open Div Kings whatsoever, so they're just gonna have to sit here on last. It's at least knowledge to have that it will at worst be even, which is something, I suppose. You can sit here on last, don't have to worry about them having advantage at least, but they will have to sit on last, most importantly. So as much as this was a bit sketchy for Lost Horizons, they will still get the point they wanted. Now they can work away on the last point, already sending Nati Noot through under, trying to get some cap time here. Heavy says no to that so far. That's probably what ends for now. No quick cap time here, unlike last time, where it worked fairly quickly at least.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to deal with this Heavy sitting on point right now. Pretty isolated, so, you know, maybe they want to switch to Spy, but at this point, they're going to wait for their Uber and go for an exchange, likely have a sack wave come through at some point. Look at this demo. LackRish is so aggressive, and he's eating so much spam, down to 25 health, has to get an arrow right now. And now Ubers are, once again, even 100%. A lot of spam coming through this river side from the blue team. Actually going to lose one, though. Trud getting taken out, and no demo means no push for Horizons. They're going to be backing out. Got to be careful, though, not to lose anyone else. You don't want it to be pushable. Actually, Kool going down will reopen the floodgates. And now xCape walking forward, trying to find this demo. So far, great damage, and he gets the kill. 2 down for the defending red team, and it's a long respawn timer on that demo, especially no traps on point now as well, so that Heavy's got to put in a lot of work. Uber not quite popped out yet. Trying to work their way forward. Can they find it? They get the force out onto the red medic. Not finding too many kills right now is the blue team as xCape does go down. The Heavy's on point, doing his best. Kool and Kreos both going to get taken out. That soldier with the shotgun is doing so much work. Got to get that. Oh, he was like 1 health and still got the cap. And that will be 2-1 for Horizons.
The lack of a sentry gun is like so immediately noticeable because xCape, this is the second time now as well, last round as well, just walks into last, gets on the demo, gets the kill, and walks back out. And this time actually was under as well, distracts the Heavy for the longest time here. In the moment the Heavy came back up, they didn't even get a flash as well. So wasn't a good start, wasn't a good ending for Open Div Kings. It's good enough for Lost Horizons to clean up the mess from here, get another round on board, take the lead now, most importantly as well, finally. Let's see how it goes from here. Oh, not a good start. Nati Noot denied immediately. Lots of damage towards point. An instant cleanup by just about everybody involved, and that's not going to get out of here.
That is absolutely disgusting. The air death's looking pretty good from this demo man. Now it's a late medic death on the side of Rave. Get the saw.
Got a saw.
It's and he says got him in chat. I would too. That's pretty funny. Not gonna kill bind, gonna go out with a fight, if you will. LackRish once again so isolated and ahead of his team. He's gonna be getting that gun down very early, trying to not let it get up, if you will. We also well, actually, I thought I saw a sniper, but no, I was completely wrong. We have the Pyro and the Engineer on the defending team, and Svi going down early to a pipe from LackRish on demo might be enough to start thinking about pushing, as they are at 95%, so I'm expecting an early pop here, although players aren't entirely in position, so we'll have to see if they're able to get anything done. The Pyro doing a good job reflecting damage so far. That gun is level 3. Here comes the Uber. It's on to LackRish primarily, getting that gun very weak, but not down yet. Trud is taken out. Gun goes down now. Can the Pyro get in onto this combo for this tap time? Oh, I'm losing my words here already. 3 go down for the red team, and the blue team trying to find the medic right now is the scout, but unsuccessful, and Kreos will go down, but not before finding Rave. Actually, a huge last second play, and now fntlps is alone in river, and you got a kill bind, dude. He's just playing.
Oh, they're gonna let him get the pack as well.
No way he gets out to his team. Yeah, this is such a late medic death. Look at that. That's like 10 extra seconds basically. That although Rave isn't building right now.
What a pipe by Trot as well. Gets the kill on the medic here. Yeah, Rave is in some trouble as well now. Everyone's just walking. Get the medic as well. They're just trying to DM their way out of some trouble here on red, and they're doing an okay job at it at least. Medic down makes up for losing 3 here and losing second fairly immediately, quite a bit at least. I mean, ultimately, I guess it's good they delayed the med death here, because it is otherwise a lot more disadvantage than it is now. Instead, in fact, actually no one picks up the med for the longest time here as well. So basically, even all things considered, they don't know that I'm blue, but I mean, they gotta be happy about the fact they let the medic live for so long. This could have been so much worse. But this was a bit sloppy other than the delayed med death onto second here. Just letting everyone get back in so easily. And just lost all the space immediately on the attempt to refight by Open Div Kings, which will get them back to lobby as well. Keep control of the game as it stands here a little bit longer. Still have to obviously make up for the scoreline. And while there is no gun, at least there's off classes. A Heavy add River, I believe, or Under, sorry, as well as a Pyro to try to be annoying as well. Maybe not the best combination to have in this current constellation here, but it's still better than nothing to try to slow things down. And look at this, they're having no one built as well really on blue for the longest time as well, which is immediately felt. It started as even, and it's a huge advantage for the red team.
Yeah, that is truly unfortunate. You don't have a gun either. Now here comes the Uber. I think it's kind of forced out by Cape, who's doing a great job stuffing. Oh my lord, what a stuff. And now the Uber is almost entirely faded. That soldier gets deleted. The Uber comes out from the blue team. This is looking terrible for the attacking team, although blue did lose two, including their Pyro and Heavy. So both off classes down, but that's not enough, especially after losing so many. But looks like Red's going to get ready to walk right back in, and Rave is caught out. There's a lot of damage in onto River right now, though. Oh, this is an easy cap. I spoke way too soon as the red team, the Kings of Open, are looking to get right back in. Actually, dude,
Heavy
curse
respawn
is real. Like, anything I say, just the opposite comes true. Yeah. No cap there. It went so back and forth as the red team was able to flood right back in, but just didn't have the players. We have a spy up for the red team, by the way. Maybe
that
not
is
the back half.
Very important, unfortunate for Lost Horizons, though, because they had the fight won, right? And they just had to not let anyone get back in, but they were too slow to realize that maybe Open Div Kings, in fact, just going to repush for no reason. Much too late, though. Will not get anything. Maybe hoped for the heavy kill at least, but might at the very least spawn camp the soldier. Goes out the other way, though. Won't catch Svi at all. They lose Kool in the meantime as well. No one's on second, though. Everyone's so far back for actually no reason at all.
He's going to wait on last. Kreos, he's decloaked. He's just waiting for this cap to come in, and that's going to be around. Kings of Open putting all the, all the tricks, pulling all the tricks out, excuse me. And we have a 2-2 game with 15 minutes left. That spy play, perhaps big brain.
Well, it is open, alright. If that wasn't evident yet, it certainly is. That recap, they shouldn't even let them in that easily, right? It was even Uber. They weren't down anyone as well. And they just had no position on second whatsoever in Lost Horizons. Just two back-to-back opportunities for Open Div Kings just decide, yeah, we can refight this. And Lost Horizons makes it too easy. Lost them the meta on last, lost them the whole round on second here. Now back to mid. Can't even let it come to second fight here. Want to just probably win this one outright. 1-1 exchange. So far, both lose one scout each. Don't have any chance to get in on the flank here. At least the scout tries. That's a kill onto Viksen, however. 2 down each as the push comes across point here. Bomb in deep. Lots of damage. Oh. Demoman and Scout coming in with the cleanup maybe as well. Now Thyme still in the underside here. Meets the soldier right away. Svi will get the kill somehow in this exchange here, but they has given up all the positioning already.
LackRish is chasing. Oh no, the med hits an arrow on him and then finds his own pack, so that's not going to be a kill. But look at this soldier on the demo now. Svi, he's going to have to run away. Very weak right now, health-wise. Just such a sloppy mid. But, to be expected at this level of play. Can't blame them. Here's the soldier jumping in onto the demo, trying to get some presence in, but no, the scout will clean up that kill. Now Svi going for the same exact play and will die in the same exact way as the scout picks him up as well. We have the Uber ready for the red team, but blue just about there. Trying to find this medic, and he does with like 95%, so full ad for red. They likely won't be using as there are only 2 alive for blue. Both scouts and getting fought as well. If these are late deaths, that will likely spell the end here of this round, at least. Flooding through River. The Uber's used in early. fntlps got juggled a bit. Now looking to flash his scout again. He's isolated. This Uber's not looking good. The medic's stuck in a corner. The Uber's faded, and down he goes. Losing 2 is the defending team. We have a disconnect as well. Kreos left. Nah, he's right back in.
It was a quick crash from the server, I guess. Maybe he has the thing that I have, where I have like mouse wheel down bound to melee weapon, which means if you spam mouse wheel down, you just crash from the server. Quick flares as well by xCape. Gets the kill on the Devilman there. They're still hiding all across lobby. xCape won't get much of this. Kool actually hiding in lobby. Didn't get spotted by anyone, but doesn't get the medic as well, just about. Rave will stay alive. Kool won't find the kill here. It's a slow process out of last, and still fighting for lobby. Everyone's there as well. Scout v Scout, but they're just gonna get the medic instead.
That is disgusting.
Oh no, Kreos is hiding again.
Early. No way they get the last.
Oh, gets spotted already. That's unfortunate in some ways, but probably very good. Quick pipe by Trot on second as well. Snipes the scout out the air. LackRish still there, spamming towards point. Oh, normal stickies now actually, but that won't be good enough to fight off everyone on the second point here. Quick out of last here. Lost Horizons will get the cap right away.
He's still back there on heavy. He did not want to take any chance. The entire red team was dead, and that man was holding down the point. What a trooper. A lot of damage in onto Rave from Kool, who won't die. So some spawners trying to hold on to the second point now will be the red team, but they are at only 40%, and Rave has the super to work with. We'll have to see what they do in terms of trying to force this out. It looks like it's probably going to be just walking through choke here, though. Trud and Cape both working their way forward. They're going to use very early now, have to find this kill onto the demo. Can they get it? They do. The scout's very weak as well, trying to chase down xCape. They find the kill, no. And now Thyme and his partner soldier, Kool, are both in a position behind. Can they find some frags on point right now? They will find Svi, but the
shotgun!
Now, that's a team wipe. Oh my god, the shotgun dude. Viksen finds 2 and already trapping off last, and Scouts just need to stand on the point in a moment here.
There's no way they don't get this. This is just a demo spawn right now. LackRish on no health at all as well. Can't even clean up a single kill. They actually get one more kill on the logs for themselves here. Absolute slaughter here between second and last. The shotgun just cleans it up as well at the end of this one. Just the absolute state of open to have the soldier there on shotgun. Clean up the other soldiers, not able to do anything about it from that distance with nothing loaded. Will be another round for Lost Horizons. It's really interesting because the rounds open Div Kings are winning, are like looking so much better, but Lost Horizons still finds these huge fight wins sometimes. And just keeps it right back up.
They're finding just like really weird victories in these fights. Kool gonna die very early on this mid, but Svi trades out on the other side. Noot going down as well as Viksen bombing it on the med. Thyme with a big kill. Takes down Rave, only Cape alive, trying to get out through big door. 11 health, picks up a small pack, but no, there's no, the chase is on, but just to get these traps down and take the position. Now Cape is above. If he can take this medic out without the demo being ready, he's gonna go for it. Here comes Cape looking for the 1-shot, 2-shot. Can he find the 3rd? So weak is the medic right now. The pistol's out, but the, LackRish able to sticky him out. And now the blue team, though, with that Thyme bot, is working the way forward. Viksen will die early. We have to see where the medic is trying to escape through. Here's a soldier up in the air, trying to find some damage, and Kool is very weak, and there down go. Oh, Rave is so weak right now. Will get found by eemi, and Faint Lips, Red's Med, whatever you want to call him, is at full charge again, trying to push into last and even the score at 3.
This could be doing it. This could be, well, like you said, the tie breaker or the tie score once again here for Div Kings to bring this right back here at 10 minutes left. No heals actually for anyone. They're just getting denied in the river quite a bit for what it's worth, but xCape goes down. Demoman falls back as well. Trot on 15 HP. Will not die. Falls back to the heavy. That's enough damage to hold them back for a little bit longer here.
Faint Lips is weak.
Heavy has so much work left to do, but no one actually deals any good damage. Scout comes in, but there we go. Heals just in time as does damage to the heavy. The Met comes in to save the day. Nati Noot with the clean at the end as well. And that will be doing it. They're just all on low ground so early and just in front of a demo and a heavy that they just cannot break in the end. There's one player hiding lower. That's eemi in the lower area trying to maybe sneak up on the back. Won't happen. Spotted already. Tries to just wrap around. But the sticks on point. The soldier spawning as well. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Will go back to spawn while the rest of blue is looking to maybe push out already as well. He spawns up for Div Kings. Maybe something to worry about. But looks like with the damage onto choke already, here, not much will happen with this, so it's just falling back to mid once again for the red team. Lost Horizons can defend the lead for a little bit longer here. Even have some advantage, not a ton, to work around as well. Maybe they want to take their chance. You don't have to necessarily, of course, given the time limit, but it's still a little bit away from actually really being a comfortable lead or the time limit to play around just defensively for the next few minutes here. So I would not be surprised if they take their chances now.
Yeah, at some point, Kings is going to have to work their way forward. They're actually going to lose that demo early. They find a soldier in return, but that is not a good trade. Svi now in big door, trying to duel the scout. Pretty successful. Going to both back off, and here comes through Shutter. All this scout has no fear. Kreos almost going down, but just dodging bullets. eemi will die, actually, though, for the red team. Now blue working the way forward. Thyme is isolated, and the collapse is in on him. Finding that frag, buying just a little bit of time for the side of Kings as they back out to their second. And naturally, walking forward was 2 from red and died to the trap. So now you have to be all the way out to last. There's no hope to hold on to this one. Just waiting to get that scout up and building. They are going to be at 100%, so even Uber situation. So they have a chance to hold on here, but it's going to be a tough one regardless.
Yeah, this will be a difficult one to deal with here, because last, let me remember at the beginning, right, when Lost Horizons got like the first real stalemate situation at hand on last, they were actually looking very quick on like just playing around cap time and constantly pressuring the openings they have. And without a gun, there's once again the opportunity for people to play aggressively a little bit easier here. Get body blocked there a little bit, but the bomb comes through anyway. Svi tries to go in, not very long with that attempt here, but enough damage by everyone else. They're just walking in, nothing stopping them. There's no heavy power or gun, anything to stop that here. They will have to use fear as well. There are one down as well. Make that 2 with xCape dying too. But they get this far, why not keep on fighting here on last? Uber will fade now as well, they're trying to get this towards point, but it takes a while for people on point to die, and they don't even die at the end at all. Rave stuck there, main can't get out as well. They started very promising, but they just didn't have to use this earlier. They shouldn't have to use this earlier, I want to say. But did end up needing to, and it just made the fight not last nearly long enough on the invincibility here for themselves to make it happen in the end, clean up the kills fast enough, and just falls apart a little by the end. 6.5 minutes left. It's doable for Div Kings to make this comeback happen, but not if they feed their demo man and choke.
Yeah, the opening picks onto important classes like this demo is slowing them down so much here, and now Kool also maybe gonna go down. Nope, finds the scout in the last second, gonna get healed up by his men. It's a big ad here for the side of the Kings of Open, trying to work their way forward. This scout is very weak. He's gonna get up to his combo. Rave actually gets killed. The soldier slips through. Very cool, and now finding Trud as well is Kreos. So 2 down for both teams, but full Uber for fntlps to work with. Now coming behind, baby. Svi is in an interesting predicament, stuck behind. Here comes the scout as well. Onto this medic. 1-shot, 2-shot.
Oh, the pipe.
Force and the air pipe. Nice job by LackRish there. And achieving that force is very important. Here's Svi behind, as I mentioned before, looking for this medic. Has to hit one. What? Not even looking for the medic.
That was weird, because both soldiers went in after they got the force. This is like zero communication out of Lost Horizons on that position here. And they could have held this maybe, but they don't. The trap, no one sees it for a second there, but no one, that's it either. That moment, they don't realize they're just in choke already, vibing. No kill there with the deaths at all. They're losing their combo once again. Kreos and LackRish cleaning up the kills here. And this went from like bad to okay, it's bad again, and then somehow worse yet again on second here, where they just keep on bleeding numbers. They're trying to fight back, but what are you trying to accomplish now? You gotta get to the medic, but no one's in at all, and they're having the high ground now as well. Taken, you have no position against them. They're trying to fight the best fight they can, but other than Kool overextending, that's not gonna be much more. The caps, yeah, like you say, slow, but it doesn't really matter. They don't have it anyway. It's not gonna bleed advantage here at all. They still have a little bit to build, and by that time when they have, they can just go right away.
Nice debt there by LackRish, just laying down some damage for his team. Gonna find one early on, have the respawning soldier coming forward. Kool just jumping his way in. That trap, oh my god, that medic was just sitting on a trap. Here's the Uber from the red team, trying to find the heavy early on. Is the scout successful so far? Here's the bomb in onto the medic, but the soldier is being denied by the pyro, but Rave down to 16 health. He'll go down, and that will tie the score up with 4:20 left on the clock. Kings getting that round, so it's a 3-3 tied game. Likely a time for just one more round here and it will likely be the decider in that case.
Yeah, as long as it's not an incredibly quick one. Anyway, that was really nice play towards point there by the scouts as well. Heads up to take this through river into the point area right away to get the demo man here. 4 minutes left, not a lot of time. Gotta get going quickly here if you want to have all 3 points on the scoreboard for yourself. The bombs come in full force already by Svi, but can't hit too much damage. Second bomb in as well. Tries to get in something more. Demo spams of that as well. It is 2 kills. 3 make that in total here. Scout stuck on the ground as well. That's eemi and Thyme going down very late, and the cleanup was just good enough by the scouts of the bombs to make it all work. You won't get the medic, but that's not a deal breaker just yet. If they just find a good opening on last, they certainly have the time for that still right now. They could still do it before the golden cap. That could cost them a point here.
Here's the soldier jumping in on this demo. So aggressive, not even going to set up defensively and get shot out of the sky by the scout. We do have a gun going up, so I guess maybe trying to buy time for that. And also not at full Uber yet is Rave. And actually that delay almost evens it up, and Svi now going to die to the traps as well. Means that there is no opportunity to push really for Horizons. They have this Uber. They're getting
the same kill 3 times. Nice. This happened every time. It wasn't xCape this time. It was Nati Noot, but this is the same kill 3 times in a row. Once it happened River and twice on last itself. Scout just walks in somewhere from main and gets the kill on the demo man. Big bomb coming through by Kool, but it is merely the force right now. They're down 2. LackRish will spawn at the end of this Uber here, but by that point, they got to be in a position where it's good enough. With Trud going down, it might be possible. Svi stuck in main as well. Can't really get much of anything going, but the rockets are still landing, despite the lack of positioning. 3 down total right now. If they can get any kills here fast, it's good. The medic goes down. Demoman jungle into the corner as well. Kool will spawn, but not before everyone else dies. Can block the point for a little bit here, but Svi will live this attempt. That's going to be good enough. 220. It is the lead. This could be it, but it might just not be. If the open Div Kings get a fast round, they could claw this back into a golden cap, and they had some fast rounds so far.
Yeah, the soldiers on the side of Kings completely abandoned their med at the end of that play, and that really sealed the deal in terms of losing the point. Now getting in onto likely our last mid. 4-3 is the score right now. Trying to get early damage onto this demo, getting pretty weak, but not finding the kill. Rave now coming forward, and there's already people there to find the kill. Thyme gets some. fntlps pretty weak on the other side as they lose 3. Now actually fntlps will die to xCape, who trades out, and now it's just eemi alive for the red team. Noot is very weak. Oh, Godspeed gets taken out. Now it's a 2v1. Oh, I thought he had that there, but no. eemi will go down, and that is almost certainly going to mean Horizons will take this first map, but yeah, it's not over until it's over.
Yeah, there's still like the very unlikely chance, but possible one for sure, where they just push mid, and granted, they don't have a choice, right? You kind of just gotta try at this rate on open Div Kings, so surely they're not gonna waste too much time. Unfortunately, LackRish still ahead of the rest of the team anyway, goes down in choke once again, overextending. This one happened as well before, positioning just not good enough on the demo win here. Scout falls the same fate here in the end, 2 down already. If they want to bring this back, they have to have a huge DM win. That's a good start. Try 2 for 1, but it is not even numbers out of those 3 kills still. Maybe a 1v1 on the scouts can help, but neither of them wants to actually really live down this fight here at all. And that is the STV getting caught up with real time. The game is over. Unsurprisingly, they did not make it happen after the delivered feeding into mid. It will be a map win to Lost Horizons. It's all 3 points on ETF2L tables for the blue side here.
Yeah, nice. Oh, there you go. Server changing level.
Yep, they sure did. Alright, that was a hell of a first map, though. It's weird. I mean, I mentioned it before, but, like, some of these fights, open Div Kings look insanely much better, and then, like, other fights, they just completely fall apart. I think the biggest difference here between these teams is that open Div Kings, I feel like, has better DM, but has such worse positioning. And it's just like, sure, they can win these fights, but when they start bad, they end very quickly against their favor as well. And positioning and, like, that stuff for Horizon looks just a lot more competent here to keep them in these fights a lot. I mean, they had certainly more last pushes on open Div Kings as well, I think, and it just didn't matter enough.
Yeah, we'll have to see what now happens on Koth product. This is, you said first to 3.
Yep.
Alrighty, and this, of course, is map number 2, so, yeah, we'll have to see what happens in that regard. Any expectations going into this map, though?
It will be interesting. There was a lot of DM fights here, and that's not going to be any different on the second map. I think one quick disclaimer, if this map ends 3-2 in anyone's favor, the losing team still gets 1 point, like it is a golden cap. On any other map is how that works on product for ETF2L. So you could still like get like 2 or 1 point each out of this map, basically, if it ends in a complicated scoreline here on product. So it's something to look forward to as well at the end of the game. That's
what I don't like about EU rules.
That wasn't the thing actually for the longest time on product as well. It always was a thing in Highlander. It just wasn't for ages in sixes actually, and it got changed like fairly recently.
Well, I'll be back with you in just a second. I'm gonna grab more water so I can keep my voice alive.
Ooh, wait a second. I've spotted my opportunity. Shit, that's not what it is. Like I said, the other result from earlier today, it's an imposter. I love when open teams don't know the rules. It's my favorite thing on this planet. At least not the case here, but I mean, what can you do? Looks like they're keeping the colors as well, which is good and cool. You love to see that. We're getting ready for map 2 here while we're doing that, looking at the clock. We are well on time for match 2 actually tonight. I don't know, was it 21 or 21:15? Oh, it was actually 21:15, so we are like well on schedule actually, even if this is a long game. In that case, I hope it's a long game, so we don't have downtime too much. Next game after this will be NaVi against 8-0, that's at the top of open. Both teams undefeated, asterisks. NaVi didn't play a week long game.
I'm back with you now here.
Alright, turns out the game that I thought might not have a golden cap on Gullywash earlier did in fact not have a golden cap on Gullywash. Which is just beautiful. I love open.
Damn. Oh, I like this graphic you have up for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
You know what I haven't done? I just realized I haven't followed. I've
Wow.
just followed.
You're also one of the people that hadn't subscribed. Looking at the statistic here, that's very real and not an image of Google. Oops.
Well,
there we go.
tell me, good sir, what is the link to the YouTube channel?
Oh no, I was talking about Twitch Prime subs.
Oh, well, I don't
My
have
YouTube
money
channels
for
are just
that.
under my stream. At least 2 of the 3 I have, because apparently I have 3 YouTube channels. One of which
well,
I don't even use anymore, because I want to use it only if I ever put in effort into content again for YouTube. But uploading VODs is not high effort content, that's just uploading VODs.
Right.
But that doesn't count.
Well, definitely give this channel a follow or a sub if you have the means. You can also follow my Twitter. It's at GodfatherCasts. That'd be pretty cool. Just saying.
You could also not do that.
No, but you.
That's
could.
also free.
But it's more free to do it, and it would make me feel really happy. I'm doing a hat trick cast. This is second of 3 casts I'm doing here today.
Sounds pretty cringe, not gonna lie.
I mean,
Imagine casting America.
I know, right? They're the worst, dude. But I'm casting with Terry, and he's pretty cool, so that balances it out.
Alright, let's see. Like I said earlier, there's another game later that I wanted to watch. It's in about half an hour, so we should be well on schedule here. Even if this takes as long as it humanly could, we should still be on time for the next game, pretty much. So that'll be just fine.
And we have the red team is Kings, and Horizon is on blue, correct?
Yes, they didn't change colors, luckily.
Yay!
So this is exactly
Makes
the same
casting
way.
essentials easier.
I mean,
I enjoy that.
do you not have a button to just change the team names?
No, why would I bind a button? That's way too complicated.
Because it happens so much, I just have a button for it.
Th-
So I don't
this
need,
is-
I don't
this is
even have to worry about putting the team names correctly the first time. I just type in whatever I need team name first crosses my mind, and then I just press the button if it's the wrong way around.
What I should probably do is just bind, like, swap to see team name swap.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
I
mean.
can just type swap in console instead of the whole command.
I just press Z, and that's doing that for me. Much easier that way.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, we're gonna get started here in a moment, I hope. Do you have any predictions for how this map of product will play out?
Honestly, should be another close one. I honestly want to give Open Div Kings maybe the edge. I said that the DM is really good, and that might just matter a tiny bit more here than it did on Gully, despite a lot of the fights we had. Just overall, maybe they can clutch it out just about, but I don't know, with how close it's been so far, I hope it just stays a close game all the way through here. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Open Div Kings can get the points they feel like they deserve at the end of this one.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think they probably have the edge.
Anything else funny happening today? Not really. People switch roster, but nothing crazy. Oh, actually, this one's funny. Never mind. Wait, the track team actually changed the roster completely? That seems really funny if that's true.
Did you say the track team
The
did?
track team in Div 1.
Oh, it's like
Apparently they,
Yeah, track field.
unless they're memeing on the roster rundown, they put Kool on demo man now from like mid all the way to Div 1 and put Lucas on pocket instead for some reason. I guess someone couldn't play, I guess, anymore. I guess.
Aw.
That's really funny. Who's it? Didn't play. Probably Nation actually in that case, I think. Interesting. If that's true at least. You never know. Things on roster pages don't have to be true, you know? Because unlike RGL
okay.
and ESA before it, making roster changes is not tied to money in ETF2L, as it turns out. So they could still be memeing until, you know, next week, and then we'll see who actually plays. Actually, wait, have they played this week already? Oh no, they haven't even played this week. Playing on Sunday? Yes. I can actually watch that game. Is there anything good on Sunday? Wait a second. Let's see.
I don't know of anything that happens on Sundays.
Let's see.
Sundays don't exist.
11. I mean, there's a Prem game, of course, but I'm not casting that. There's still one game. Oh yeah, there's just one. That one Div 1 game. I guess I'll watch that and see what's happening. Fair enough. For some reason we have a Monday game as well. I don't know if I want to watch that. It's on my birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Maybe. It's better than watching RDL. I mean, that's UGC Highlander. That's much worse.
Wait. Better than watching RGL or watching UGC? What are you saying here?
Yes. The answer is yes, but
French.
specifically UGC Highlander. That's like
That
last thing I want to do on my birthday.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, it's map 2, Lost Horizons on blue. Won the last map just barely without a golden cap. Open Div Kings, lost out on any points. They still have a chance to get up to 3. But could also go out of this match with nothing in hand at all here. For now, they gotta see what they can do in the mid fight, and that's not looking too fun for Kool just yet. Falls back all the way. The flank just having full control on the flank. Gets the kill at the end as well. In the meantime, no one went in as well.
I was just watching him back off again and again. Rave very weak, by the way, but he just kept having to back off and eventually dies. We had the sniper. We still have the sniper for the red team. Kreos opting for that pick on the rollout and gets Noot. Down 1, now is blue, and actually the body shot finds Trud as well. No demo for the blue team. Now jumping in, trying to sack in is the soldier. Can he get any damage in? Viksen also taken out with a headshot. Kreos on a 3k, putting in the work right now. Cape likely going to die late, and the medic will be out to their spawn. So a very convincing first mid win for the side of the Kings of Open.
Disclaimer, do not call Nati Noot. Noot? There is a player called Noot in low, so we already have one of those.
I dislike this, but okay. Nati. See, okay, so American thing. Nati is slang for natural lights, which is a cheap college beer. So if you say like,
well, you could say,
Nati,
you know, full name,
beer.
I guess. That's also an option. Not that long.
Nathaniel Noot.
Sure, let's go with that. Anyway, LackRish down. That's the Devilman getting taken care of really quickly there. Scout still aggressive, just jumps onto a rock here. Bomb comes through as well, tries to get to the combo, but just shotgun down in return. Does xCape up forward as well. Still up numbers though on the blue side, so they want to keep on fighting here past the sniper sideline, but so far nothing being hit here. And there's the damage coming through as well. Great rockets, anyone but the sniper down, and that will be quickly changed as well. Quick fight win here, lost 50 seconds, not too big a deal as long as they keep control here. It's all good. Will be difficult to open if Kings have an Uber, and they're probably very keen to use it here, as long as they keep it, however, but the match just walks in for no reason, trying to help out the Devilman and just back first into a bunch of damage. And like I said, the drop coming out helps no one on Ratty at all.
Okay, so he was going forward because his demo was there and his demo needed heals, and I totally understand what he was thinking, but he was not looking, and now gonna have a full dis-ad to try to fight against. Now Noot will get taken out, and in the spawn, xCape finds a frag on the med. Around his entire team again. Medics just can't stay alive. Yeah,
that is really, really sketchy for them now. They do not have a good forward holder. A lot of people went down here, of course, so people try to get through. Kool not very far. Bombs come through by the other soldier, and the Devilman still try to get the force, but it's not good enough either. They get some trades, and as it stands, you have at least a better spawn suit, right? So as much as they're dying, they at least are alive fast out of it. Is it though?
Kreos hit a headshot onto Tread, but couldn't get the frag in the end. Overhealed doing that for him. Now, again, blue team still hasn't used. They're giving up this point for a bit, but now gonna pop in, trying to find some damage onto the combo. Not getting any kills so far, though. Super is not looking good. Can the scout find anything in the end of the Uber?
Oh, the medic!
Rave will get headshot, actually, so you use and lose your med. Now, Cape looking for Kreos will get that sniper down. Thyme also gonna fall, so maybe a couple frags, but losing that medic is not going to be good for the blue team as they find one more as Kool gets taken out. Now, actually, two go down. Svi and Nati both taken out. This is absolute chaos. Nobody really convincingly winning this as LackRish finds a nice pipe as well, taunting.
That was a very late taunt. Like, that's like a low tier taunt right there. Really, really late. Either way, Lost Horizons off the point, faster spawns, once again, it's quick to refight here. They do have on red, they're not happy to use this, however, want to just fall back, keep the map alive. With the sniper in the back as well, have something to fall back to at least as well. Nati tries to go in deep, no one really doing much of it though. They want to get this force, they gotta get it as well, another quick snipe here, but it really just comes down to the Matt dying. You know, they're getting stuck here as well, it's gonna happen very quickly. Matt goes down, it's a few players left alive for the blue team trying to get through. Any kill is good right now, it's late respawns here while they're capping, but none of that happening just now, so able to stay alive on point with the Uber still in their advantage, not by a lot maybe, but that might just be enough. It's only a 30-second difference between these teams here, and with the time it's getting as low as they are, that might just matter quite a bit.
Spee up on Spee, if you will, opting to go for a different sort of pick class. Not taking the SBS though. I think they might be swapping back. No, they're going to bring it forward, so we'll have to see what they decide to do in terms of maybe getting some coordination in. Right now, the hold is on a rock for the sniper, but getting very weak, getting a lot of spam. Gonna get arrowed up, and now Kool taking this demo fight, and we'll get it with the melee speed right now in the opponent's house, and the bomb comes in. But actually, that was not a bomb. That was just a returning soldier. Here's the spy going to find the sniper. No one is sitting by your sniper.
Disguised as enemy pyro. That's definitely not like weird at all or anything. Don't notice.
Nice.
Gets the stab
Great
on the
job.
sniper. That's an okay stab to have here, especially since they lived as well. So they have another chance here. Everyone's blocking back, and that's just a lot of free space for the rest of the team to get towards point at least, get the fight started a little bit. A lot of cap time as well for people to have to respond to. And that's a lot of damage on the flank. You look at that. Nati and Viksen just clean up everything between the two of them on the flank here, and they're getting a free cap on top of that. Combo doesn't want to fight this back. I mean, they have the sniper, they want to rely on that, but no one much peeks the sideline here. Viksen in the end, quick snap goes down, but that's all they're getting so far.
This sniper cannot be stopped. I mean, the spy, you know, finding an easy stab and whatnot, but he's just going off.
LackRish also just goes down, just so far forward alone.
From Thyme, can he hit the air shot? He does. A nice little air shot onto Spee. But that's not going to be enough really to work with here. Blue holding on to the point. Here comes Thyme. He'll get taken out, dropped before the Uber can flash him. Now looking for the scout, who's going for the sniper, going to be able to take him down. Now, can we find this demo frag, which would be crucial? And no, the Uber gets popped out on the other side. I think Kreos getting taken out. Viksen dies to Kool on the other side. Now the medic isolated from his demo, who is at basic clip, going to find that pack, and now doing the scout. Very weak health.
Oh, Kool is behind still all this time later. No one noticed at all. Gets onto the medic, but doesn't get the kill. 15, 60 damage, not good enough to find the kill here. 40 seconds total, but only 5 left on Lost Horizons. So Open Div Kings have to get to point right now, this second here, to have a chance. Tiny bit of overtime, get rid of Sui on heavy very quickly. That's one huge roadblock already gone, but they're losing 2 forward already. The sniper incredibly weak, piped down as well by Trot in the end. eemi over point so aggressively, wants some kills, none of them happening. That's the time decaying here. Close round, but a strong one nonetheless for Lost Horizons. Gets the first round on the board.
That is definitely a very long and drawn out first round here that we've seen. So I'll be looking to see if anybody decides to take, especially this mid fight, a little bit faster. We have that sniper rolling out for the red team, so perhaps Blue has the opportunity to really get things going if they're able to get in and be aggressive without that added combat class, if you will, to have to work against. Here's Kreos, though, off on that high ground. He's going to be looking for the medic who's staying behind rock. xCape will find Kool, so down one already. Rave pretty weak right now. Here's the bomb from the soldier trying to get in onto this medic. Now trying to get behind, getting taken out by the body shot from the sniper. Here's the scout on the sniper, trying to find that frag. Can he get it? Very weak as the sniper getting heals. He does find it, Cape, with a frag, and now Trud coming forward to find Thyme as well. Cape just now going to go down, and the bomb in onto the medic. Can he find the second rocket? No, he can't. Spee gonna go down. Not unable to connect really there. Here's a soldier bombing in with a shot.
Oh, the beam spoon gets it. That is like so deserved for Kool as well, because on the mid fight, the scout just walks back first into Kool on the flank. The guy misses like every rocket, dies immediately, only to make it up like this on the medic here. That's gonna help quite a bit as long as they eventually make it back to point. The scouts are coming in, they want to kill. Sniper first, medic second, I assume is the agenda here right now, to just make it a little bit more difficult to stay alive in the backline here for Open Div Kings, but they don't have any reason to stay on the backline. Should have down 2 right now, but Thyme spawning and the damage is looking good, so they're just straight on back to point, and not much left standing here to force them as well with this. Yes, we actually really quick to get that. This guy's an enemy sniper. No one pays attention that there's an imposter among them.
Sus. Svi is sus, I guess, is something you can spam in chat. LackRish gets taken out as well, that scout with the pistol out, and now a little bit of a scuffle will be taking place on point, but I'm expecting Rave and the side of Horizons to play this one pretty well here, as they have the medics heals to work with. They start working their way forward. Now the skirmish in the tunnel connector, excuse me. Oh, Thyme will actually find the frag onto Nati. Coming forward is a scout onto point, trying to take the duel. Kritzkrieg is the charge of choice for the side of fntlps and Kings of Open right now. So we'll have to see if they're able to connect here. Full Uber though for Rave, so really got to find that drop if you're going to make these crits happen.
Ooh, 2 down already though. I mean, you could just go in for a fourth right now, or even just a point play, hope they fall back early, give you the point, and you can have the crits for later. Certainly an option right now. They're looking to get some position here. Kool not so lucky though, really weak on the flank. Noot can't quite get the cleanup. He doesn't dare push into spawn as well, but they're getting kills. Still, xCape goes down. deemore will get forced of this. Matt a bit out of position here, but they're looking to get out of here just fine. Trut does not trust this. Does not want to go deep at all, so a really bad Uber out of blue. They're falling back already. The crits is not quite up yet, so they're fighting back actually, and maybe Open Div Kings overestimated their chances here. They're just getting walked back in on, and they hope they can get this for free, but no, everyone's still there, and Lost Horizon fights it back. Keep the point alive for a little bit longer, like you said, the crits is up. Just anything will do.
And that'll do. Immediately, here comes the bomb from the soldier, trying to find the damage in on the med. Isolated, how can you not kill the soldier? The med dies! Svi is... oh my god, if Svi wins this? No, okay. But both meds then are going to go down, and now the post frags looking in favor of the red team right now. We had a sniper for a moment, but going to swap back off, and we'll be on crit still for the red team, actually.
Alrighty, well, it's going to be interesting here. It's technically even over, but as you know, with Kritzkrieg, that's not really true at all. It's about 20% advantage, as long as the blue side, or the red side, sorry, builds whatsoever. Spy up as well, already back to the off class here. You need to snipe at all. And you can just walk the spy in behind, especially in Nordifs. It's going to be a lot easier to not have people pay attention just like that. Gets kill number 1 here. Demo went down right away. Not much to heal for the medic anymore. Has to fall back. Quick cap back to Lost Horizons. Not costing them a play as well is really good. No late spawns at all. And the bomb comes through onto the medic as well. The shotgun just about gets it on Cliff. Huge shot by Viksen to get here. Svi still on spy as well, mind you. And anyone getting spawn camped here right now is just really bad news as well. And they don't want to even let it come to that. They want to go in, get some kills, but no one gets really far at all. Soldier 1 down, Soldier 2 and 5 HP. Dances around, gets taken down by xCape. Spy, as you say, on the medic and the sniper as well. Anything is good here right now. Settles with what's closest. And it's the complete beef on Mr. Svi.
Oh my god. That's so sad. Is that lag, do you think?
No, I think the guy, he just pulled out his disguise thing, so he didn't realize for a second where people were and just flicks way too hard back to the medic. Instead of just stop moving for a second to see where the med goes.
Full Uber for the blue team. Here's the force attempt, but they're just going to pop it in, trying to find this medic who's still on crits and nowhere near it, and that will be the medic frag found. Trying to chase down anything else they can. Kool is very deep right now. Going to take the duel and lose it. Just scouting a soldier alive for the red team, and getting out to spawn is one of them. Or actually, none of them, sorry. Got some spawners coming forward, but this looking like Horizons will go up 2-0. Here comes a bomb from LackRish, getting to lead it immediately. Traps on the ground. And yeah, most certainly, or almost certainly, going to be Horizons taking another round.
Potentially here with this much time, certainly not much of any chance to come back quickly. They tried, they gave it a shot, but Lost Horizons looking really, really good on this map so far. Took a little bit to get going maybe, but yeah, just looking fairly unstoppable. By this point, Open Div Kings believe in the sniper so much, but hasn't really quite delivered. Sure, there were some good shots, but it's played around so much by Lost Horizons at this point. It's not surprising that it won't happen to this mid fight anymore. Do still stay on the crits here, however. That might still actually work, especially in mid. It could be interesting because they will get it very quickly here as opposed to this Uber, especially if the bombs work. So far, that's not the case, but they get so much space off of Kool going down. It might still be worth it in the end. There's the second bomb coming through as well. Airshot missed. Thyme will live. So much position on the point. Everyone's kind of weak all around. The bot here, and that's another kill onto Nati Noot to maybe just ride this home as well in red team's favor. Thyme trying to get into the backlands as well, distract some more. Rave is certainly concerned. Everyone else a little bit late to get there, but the bomb overshoots so much, will just go down as well. It's the midpoint taken to the side of Open Div Kings, but they're looking for more. Rave, really weak bomb. When the demo on one side, Scout on the other, that's the kill on the mat. Rave goes down. Yeah, the red man's still alive somehow, and it's not much to kill him anymore. Even just xCape and fight against everybody.
Sniper's basic cliff. Oh my god, he almost had the shot there. Just trying to peek for this medic. Oh, so far can't find the angle now. Looking for the scout instead. Oh, Again, we'll have these crits in play, going in for a very aggressive cliff hold. Here comes the crits. It's in onto cliff. Now jumping behind. They get trucked. Can they find this medic? The scout is on the chase, trying to find one shot, two shot, pistoling down. Rave dies right outside their spawn. And fntlps, really sorry if that's just not his name. I've just decided to.
That's the trick. If you don't know somebody's name, you just don't say it. You just say Red Scout. Wow. Like, you don't ever go in. No. That's actually genuinely the play. You just don't go, like, specifically
Scout
on them, right?
The medic.
See, you do that instead. Instead of saying the medic. You just say, wow, the scout got this kill. Isn't that insane? And then you just keep going and just ignore it.
That's fair. I don't know.
It happens a lot more in Europe, to be fair.
Personality.
In Europe, that matters a lot more, because in Europe you have a lot of different languages I don't speak. Which sometimes I get people telling me how you pronounce things, but not all the time. You just have to make do with what you have.
Yep, now blue team holding on to this point. Kreos up on Spy now. No sniper in play, but red team still going Kritzkrieg. Maybe just trying to bet on this. Here's the soldier bomb onto the medic, missing the air shot, and Rave will likely escape. Now, we have to watch out. Where is this Spy going to be coming from? He's going to walk through connector in a moment. Time
That's still hit.
out.
Wow.
Will they find any frags? Oh, there's some damage in, but it's not enough. Kreos is now going to be ready for the play when blue decides to work forward. Cape taking the duel versus eemi, and likely going to get the frag. 1 health, finally taken out. And now
Spies on the medic, though.
Cape taking out the medic. He's going to go down. Rave cannot stay alive right now. And
Chris on 90, the bomb comes through as well onto Cliff. There's the bomb Svi was looking for. Matt goes down here. They're going to lose the point most likely. They have 2 alive, and both of them already bombed immediately here. Lose Thyme, but Kool cleans it up. Sorry if I say Kool all the time. It's K on my heart. I didn't update the nickname because apparently I have everyone but Kool. But I'm too lazy to change that now. Anyway, Kool finds the cleanup here at the end. Will rank this back to open Div Kings' favor. They're still in the lead as well, time-wise here, so this is maybe just a round they need right now. Mind you, it's match point right now. If they lose this one, game's over. So they gotta get this under wraps here quickly. With the crit streak, they want to keep up the pressure as much as they can, but it was very mixed results. So far, Svi on the flank is at least a quick kill to start things off with, but without an Uber, it's tough to make a good play happen here onto a team that is just this aggressive already. Kool tries to go in as well. That one, probably not the truth in the end. Both scouts just surround the soldier immediately, goes down right away, but it's getting low on time right now. A minute left. Pushes Lost Horizons to a point where they have to just go in very soon already.
We're at 90 on the crits. Cape gonna go down to the scout in connector. Now the other scout gonna die to Kreos as well. And we have full crits in play. Here's the bomb onto the medic though from the soldier. Can he find the last rocket? No, he'll get taken out, but this crits is not very successful. Otherwise, unable to use it at the right moment. Now the Uber charge, the stock Uber from Rave moving back forward. Soldier up on the cliff. Oh, if he just held W, that'd have been a medic frag. But now the medic leaving the wrong way. And can this soldier get in? No, the demo pipe finds him. Again with the taunt. LackRish having a good time, I guess. And
oh, well, xCape is just in Svi on the other? That's the kill right there. They're just cleaning up everything. I was about to say this is such a bad position because they capped while the mat was down. Makes the spawn time so much worse. Makes the disadvantage even better for the red side. But it's just not going to matter at all here. Somehow Trut and the scout don't see each other until the pipes are landing. It's too late for eemi to have a chance to win the fight. Goes down right away. No recap for the red team out of this one. And that's important now in 20 seconds. Any more time will be very dangerous here. You don't want to get them led to overtime, but this damage is looking good already. LackRish with a good start. He clears in with the cleanup as well. Tries to get all the way on the medic. Won't quite have the chance. Spam hits the mat as well. Rave's so weak, but it's just blue players getting the kill so far. Thyme incredibly sniped by some bullets of Nati Noot. And that's gonna wrap this up in their favor here. Nati Noot actually with one more on the pistol. 6k with the winger here at the end to get one more on the board. And somehow they're not even done just yet. Just push both scouts in at the same time. Nowhere to go for the mat. But back to spawn, and that might just happen. The lady kill!
Oh my god. Cape just turned on God mode and found all the kills.
Just bullied them. Both scouts, actually. Nati Noot was on the 6k before that as well. They just clean up everything.
There you go. Scout coordination is powerful. The cap trying to come in on the red team. They're still running crits here. And we're gonna lose time, but 2 down for the blue team as they are approaching their stock Uber. Rave pretty weak, so just gonna look to use this Uber in onto point, deny the victory of the round here. As
they need cap time though.
Yeah, they need to cap this. Now there's a soldier in on this medic. The scout doing his best to find the kill, and he will. Kool goes down. It's now just eemi. Oh, 3-on-1 against this demo, although the medic is in play. And
they denied our med spawn time. There's no reason to not delay here as well, I would say. They really could have just waited. Now it's just no heals for anyone. Huge bomb on the point. Will get so much damage. Only 1 kill though. That might be a problem. Thyme has time to land on the pack at least. Will lift this. It's 2 down with really bad spawn times as well. The heals are up now, but so late. Kool over here will die in the end to his own hands, but fall damage would have done the same trick as well here.
Crits time.
Oh, they have any
seconds.
seconds.
Use this crits. You gotta do it quickly. Here it is. They're gonna hit a nasty vibe early on. Get 3 kills with this one so far. The medic going forward, as is the soldier looking for frags. They get 1, they get 2, but it likely won't be enough for an overtime for the air shot. And a very close round. 3 seconds to overtime to get a little bit closer. 2-1 in favor of Horizons right now on the second map. Very chaotic though.
Yeah, really, really close call here, but they're still in this. They are not at any point where they get something on the board, however. Lost Horizon still on match point. You have the power position in this game still, at least for 1 more round. They just got to capitalize off this right now. Let's see how it goes on the next one here. Mid-fight, aggressive one by the red scout. Kreos goes down right away. That's already 1 down on the red side here. Kool bullied a bit as well. Tries to just bomb through. Gets pushed further and further into the medic. Maybe a bit too far. Overshoots in the end. Tried that out for Viksen. Sure, that's nice, but not enough by itself. 2 down on red right now. They're fairly weak as well. Need some life support here desperately. Both of them receive arrows here on the explosive classes, but very late. Maybe also too little too late at this point here because they're losing space already. But Blue is playing this incredibly careful as well, actually. Don't want to lose anyone at all here. It makes the mid-fight last forever. Nice airshot there by Svi. Misses the second one. Doesn't need to hit it at all, though. Scouts clean it up as well. Open Div Kings get the time to get the spawns in, but even on the second mid-fight, it just doesn't matter. However, the crit streak is ready, and they didn't anticipate it at all.
Dude, they've run crits every mid for like 15 minutes now. And going back to Quickie Bomb, the one thing I will say about Quickie Bomb Launcher is if you hit a nice Quickie Bomb crit, that is devastating. The damage that it can do is, we just saw it. That was round changing, and cap will go in favor of the red team here. Already at 50%, double pick classes for the blue team as they begin to work their way forward. Have the sniper on their grass. Spy, don't know where the spy is. Spy's already behind, actually, base of the red cliff. Going to be going up. They have to be careful of that scout who will likely be able to see. Here's the decloak. They're in. They get the scout. Can they find the medic as well? They're 81% on the crit streak. Now jumping in, trying to pick up this frag.
The shot's on landing.
Dude, the Quickie Bomb Launcher proving resourceful here as Speed is taken out by LackRish, but 3 down for the red team. Thyme is going to do his best to try to defend this point, and even Ubers, although we have Kreos still in play, trying to force out this crits though. They're going to find 1 onto Viksen, and Trud also going to get taken out, but no, the Uber, or the drop rather, is not found. They're still going forward though as they find 1 more onto Cape. Speed now working with his scout to get in onto this medic, and they will, oh my, he's so weak. They don't find the medic kill. How does Red Med live there?
That was so disconnected because they were so far forward still trying to get in on the scouts, but the Med was just wanting to get out, and now they have to use so far back in the end as well, out of spawn basically, that the UR just won't do anything at all. Really weird calls being made by Lost Horizons to try to make up for everything that's happening here, but at the moment, it's not going to help them much. They get Kreos in the end to the sniper down at least, but that's been so far the least of their concerns for the longest time now to worry about the sniper. It's been the crits that's tearing them apart right now since like the second, third round, somewhere like that. That's just been the huge roadblock for them here. A lot of cap time already, and that might just be good enough eventually to take it back, but it's down to minute 15 already on open Div Kings. It's going to be difficult to make this up the distance here. They're getting so much damage. Bomb on cliff as well. Redman is out for now, but there's the bomb coming through. Tries to get the kill. The shotgun bullets will connect, and the fourth crit streak can't save the man's life.
Yeah, and Demo will die as well late here. Gonna respawn. He'll be fine. He'll be able to get in. Oh my god, Cape just 2 shots, Kreos. So, in the med kill actually onto Rave by Thyme. He'll go down, but evening things up and actually gonna give a larger add now to the red team if they are able to keep this crits charge in hand. Oh, nice Quickie Bomb as well onto Trud. Getting that Demo Man killed down. LackRish was literally 1 health. We've seen that so many times tonight. Now walking forward is eemi going to pick up Viksen. Can anybody else find some frags here? So far, no. Cap will go in favor of the red team as they continue to spam out Cliff and just get ready for their crits in probably just 10-15 seconds depending on how they build. Oh my god, Faint Lips isn't building and he can't walk up the rock.
That's very difficult, alright. The building as well now, kind of. Never mind, eemi is just hitting the medic instead of the air. That's not how building works. It's still advantage though, it's Crits Creek. So it still builds about as fast as it normally would us at the very least to make up for that. So both teams building away here. They don't have much time. This Uber will have to be great, otherwise this round might just be over already here. There's already so many people out of spawn though that are just eating all the damage here. They might get some kills for it, but they need to be careful not to die themselves.
Raves in spawn, so they won't be able to. Oh my god, fntlps can't get the rock. I mean, it's
they
hard.
Force with that? Nothing happens, but they forced Uber.
And that means there's a full stock Uber charge for the side of Horizons to work with. They really need to convert and get this cap in because there are just 20 seconds and counting down on the clock for Kings right now. And 2:04 is what's remaining for Horizons. So they're going to start working their way forward. Haven't popped out yet. There goes Kool and Kreos, both taken out by Noot. Viksen will die, and now pressure in onto Cliffs. Meta getting very weak for the red team. fntlps will die. The Uber's popped out, but no one's capped it quite yet. They're going to go back as now the scout is going to clean up that kill onto point. It's overtime, and the back cap essentially is going to come through. It looks like there's a chance for it at least. Now, eemi now going to dance around looking for this med kill if he can find it. So far unsuccessful, but here comes Kool jumping in, getting the demo. Can't find anything else, but you can just dance across point right now. Getting some pressure in is Kreos still. Cape looking to chase down the kill, maybe. No, fntlps is pretty isolated, actually, so now fntlps is the target of the soldier bomb coming forward, trying to get damage in. Can't find too much. Here, a scout taunting, I think. Maybe not, but the pressure is in. Back onto point. The medic does go down from the blue team. Only 2 alive, and the cap's going to come through, and in overtime, that means 2-2 tied game, essentially. Golden cap coming up here.
Yeah, alright, 2 things. Yes, we're gonna cast Ado against NaVi after this one, which is scheduled to start a minute ago, but it's not gonna start on time, is it now? So basically that's next after this next round here. And also, seeing as none is watching this right now, your boys need to learn about how spawns work on this map, because they just always focus on the cap so much that it just makes the spawn so much worse in important fights like this.
That pipe was nasty. It was luck, but it was nasty. Hits an air pipe, I believe, if I was watching correctly. Now this point is in play. Here's a soldier jumping forward. LackRish will go down, so you won't have a great crits target as they are getting pretty close, although it's both meds on crits for this mid. Completely unexpected, I think, if we see Rave able to pop this in, but they don't even need to as they find 3 on this mid, and the side of fntlps will be backing out. They do have that sniper up on the blue team, so we'll have to see who wants to crits in first. Of course, the blue team will be expecting red to be on crits, but red unlikely to be expecting it from blue. Here's the crits.
Oh, right on target.
Drop immediately. A big play from the demo. Rave will die on the other side, but just a nice old play. But now look at the health. It's very weak from all the blue players, and they're all going to go down. It looks like SBE, Smee, the only one alive, going for the shovel right now is Kool. Not able to find it, but picks up the frag in the end. And that is a full team wipe, even though they had a really nice crits there.
It's interesting as well. I don't know how the idea came to be to make this crits and sniper at the same time. They certainly switched off the sniper immediately. That didn't do enough, it seems, for NaVi to want to continue. So back to more traditional lineup it is here. That might do them some good. Because, I mean, if you crits in and just everyone bombs through and kills your combo, that's just a huge disaster already. So much damage by LackRish in as well. Gets 3 for their troubles as well. That's going to help quite a bit already. Kool goes down on the flank, however, keeps the numbers even at least. But the critical position is probably going to decide this fight tremendously here on this final round. Viksen weak on the flank as well. Will find the shotgun kill just about. Thyme eventually cleans someone up, but they're just all going in one by one on the flank, and everyone keeps dying.
Crits are in play for the red team. They're using this in, trying to pick up some kills if they can. Rave dodging the pipes, though. They will lose one, but there's the stab in. And we'll see the crits come out on the
with
other
the medic,
side.
Natty Noot on it already. Stick behind him too. Damage isn't sticking, though. Won't get in at all. Natty Noot will have to let it go. So unfortunate. Was so close already. They know the spy is still about as well. They have to at least, but I guess at the same time, maybe Svee doesn't know that Kreos is on spy as well here. Both teams just trying to see what the other team is doing and one up each other here. Both teams had a sniper at one point. Both teams using the crits back to back now. Both teams with the spies constantly as well. They really just want to beat each other at their own game right now, and it's kind of working more for Div Kings now than it has been for the longest time. I don't know if that's good enough to bring it home, because now with the crit switch, that's looking a lot better here. They're able to deal with these bombs well enough at least. With the mat going down once again in this, of course, it's huge advantage to Lost Horizon as well. Oh, now we have the spy as well.
The spy is in behind, going for the saw right now. Gets, oh my god, that's 2 saws and 100% crits, and it should be called out here. There's an opportunity to go forward, but the Uber isn't there. Trying to find fntlps, who's pretty weak right now, down to below half health, unable to connect on the kill though. They'll be rotating around to their cliff. Everybody should be reloading right now, getting ready to come in. Here's the attempt from the demo. Oh, the drop with a nice air pipe onto the medic. And now the collapse is coming forward, although players going down on both sides of the
Svi gets
right
mad
now.
as well.
Will die, yeah.
Dude, Jack gets a direct on the scout as well? This is so much damage for
And he
Svi.
trades! Oh my god.
xCape has no health though, and just goes down to Kreos. It delays this fight here forever. Maybe Nati takes the fight on point as well. Tries to get in there, but the respawns are coming. Demoman in as well. That's not enough for the scout to want to fight. Or too much, I should say, to take on the fight. It's a minute lead, but that will diminish quickly here as it's now open Div Kings on the point. Both teams staying on crit squeak. This has just been a crit war this last round here. Bombs come through already. Kool looking for the Demoman, will find it as well. Won't live much longer though. 2 down already. Aggressive bombs. Maybe not quite working as intended. Get Kreos in as well involved to get some more cleanup here. Technically keep the numbers even, but the spawns is so much worse as well.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough situation to come back into here. The crits are at about 70% for Rave, so just a few more seconds before they are ready to come forward, getting their players in position. Going to have that's all just not run. No, I thought he was on DH for a second for some reason, but we do have the spy coming in from the blue team. We'll have to see what he's able to make happen. Is behind right now. The crits do come forward, trying to find Thyme right now. They get the dead onto him, but here's the scout onto Rave, finding the kill is Kreos, and the medic did not die on the side of the Kings of Open. But here's the medic getting. Oh my god, is that?
Oh, the spy beeves. No, misses a Demoman too.
Twice, but here's the crits coming back on the other way after missing that spy stab. Very unfortunate play from Svi, unable to connect, and now the damage is in, trying to pick up Nati Noot. We are below 60 seconds for both teams right now in this last round of the map.
I mean, at least it's a force, I guess, but I don't know how much it helps right now. Svi back on spy as well. And with this little time, I don't think that's the right call to make here at all anymore. They don't have much time at all, and they gotta be quick about this. Get some free kills, so Kool versus the bomb. The Matt walks right back into the knife of Svi, just gets the kill handed to him. That's gonna be the cleanup on Matt right there. 2 down already. Demoman stuck on point as well. Shotgun says no to any escape. And that's gonna be 3 down now. Thyme tries to meet them head on. He gets the bomb in. That's the kill right there. Just Goomba stomps the medic. It's just a complete meat grinder on this map right now. Trade as well. Spy for scout.
Dude, no one stays alive when I think they will, and then there are trades at the most unexpected points. Now, Kool going down.
And they still cap as well when they didn't have the meta life. So once again, worst ones for Rave here. And it matters. Look at that. This is like a sizable advantage on the crit streak right now. Sizable enough anyway for crit streak, right? That's all you need to get one sticky in before they are ready for it. And then you might not even get to that point because they're just on the point capping already because no one's here yet.
Rave's alone too, and here's the bomb. They are able to find the medic, but no one's really on point right now for the blue team. Only a scout. And
why is Svi on spy?
Again, I could not tell you. That will be the match though. Kings taking it 3-2 on product, and GG's in chat. Going to leave you with your thoughts for a moment before we get into the next one, because I have to go check on some things, but shouldn't be very long.
Yep, I will look for the STV real fast. Shouldn't take too long. Maybe, I don't know. If I can find it at all, it is. Surely they had a pre-game skim I can just jointly connect from, right? Steven, let's see. I don't know who else would get this up. Actually, it's Gergozs, right? Is it Gergozs? It is Gergozs, yeah. Perfect. Alright. Question answered itself very quickly. The Godfather says he will be right back. Gonna send the relevant information his way already. Looks like they did start actually well on time here. That's, I mean, never mind, we're a little bit late. It's not too surprising. Anyway, let me get the information on screen that we need real quickly here, as we have the push into last. Actually, never mind, let's work out the last push here. First of all, 3 kills already. This might do it. The cap's awfully slow as well, but they're getting all the kills on NaVi. And that might just be good enough. deemore on the point already as well, and that might just be good enough here. Get the force out as well. That's a bit awkward. Spawns can come in with that, however. That might be doing it in the end. Save them a lot of trouble here, but they're still outnumbered and surrounded. They're really weak down right as well, so they gotta be quick with this. Bingo on the point. Can't quite get everything, and it's not enough in the end. Full wipe. That was the round for the taking, and it's not good enough. What a disaster we just joined into here. Let me get the team names in as well. Ado and NaVi. Let's just keep them short. I should have 8 people. I might not have all of NaVi, and I'm gonna remedy that pretty fast here. Actually, I need to get 8 for Godfather as well. Yes! It is the NaVi. Look at that. They have the profile picture and all. It must be them. I think I actually have most of them. Actually, maybe not. Because it says the people with NaVi profile pictures are actually Red, Cream, and Rana, so I guess I don't have Cream and Rana. Which we can go real quick. Put them into my config while people are just building away. That's not what I wanted to copy. Ooh, never mind. Guess we won't have any time at all here. People already dying. This time we will copy it alright. And copy this as well. There we go. Select demo names.
Apologies for that. I'm back. I had to just check on some things and refill my water.
Alright, all good. I can give you the names list here as well real quick for this match.
I would love that. Thank you very much.
Connected also already here.
Yep. Connecting now, but more importantly, could you tell me the team names?
The blue team is Ado, just ADO, and the red team is NaVi, like the CSGO team.
Alrighty, thank you. I will get these alii put into chat, or into...
Allies?
I'm so tired. I'm gonna get the names put into the game. I'm pretty tired.
Well, maybe you know that was a bad idea in your life here today. Just saying.
3 hours of sleep because I went from casting NA to AU.
Anyway, so yeah, Ado is mixed nationality team. NaVi is a Russian team as far as I remember. I think they have Ukrainians as well, but close enough. I think one of them actually as well only. So it's like a Russian team, basically on the red side. On NaVi, Ado is from everywhere basically. This is a Brit of African / Brit, Czech, Hungarian, so the Finn. Anyway, as I joined, there was a really good-looking last push for NaVi, and they beefed it somehow. They have another attempt at the last push, but it's not starting nearly as good as the last one, and it ends just about as bad, if not for the bad maybe living here. Buddy tries to get the kill, but won't quite able to clean up alone. Needs some help to clean up actually red first, and then after that, it's good enough to get the cleanup. This is also at the top of the open tables. Both teams are undefeated. NaVi had a default win week 1, but won the matches after that, and with Swiss, that's still a respectable position, of course. Ado had just 3 straight-up wins all the way through. He bumped on the body, near the point, gets the pipe on the bingo. That's the kill right there. Deemore down as well. Cleans that up right there, too, and it's actually really helpful for them, too, because if these bombs did anything in terms of force and kills, it might have been a problem, but now it's just 2-3 picks into second to work off, and that's just going to make life so much easier here. Nothing much to worry about, this one sniper, and that's all they have to be careful about.
Yeah, and they're going to be ready to work their way forward here with this whole Umer. They have to be careful of the sniper, as you mentioned, who will be swapping back. Going to come up Pyro, excuse me. Also had that engineer just now getting into play. He's going to set up his gun on the right side here from the defending point of view. So maybe not the traditional, but excited to see what these top open teams are able to do as Bingo is going to go down. Jumps in, and now the Uber popped out from the blue team. Red looking to counter it. Pop in. They get the the scout juggled around a bit, and 2 go down for the red team. Down goes the demo for blue, as does the soldier, but there's presence on point from Ado, and that will be round number 1 here, going in their favor.
Yeah, really good timing on the point play by Ado here to just get all things going, and the scout was even ready to polyblock there as well, which just helps even more to get things under wraps. It's the first round on the scoreboard here, so we didn't miss a round being scored just yet, luckily, without spawning like 4 minutes late, 5 minutes late, something like that. Which is good to see at least here, but there's still 20 minutes left to be played. And that gives the Russians all the chance in the world to still come back from this.
Yeah, we'll see what they're able to do on this mid. A soldier jumping across the mid, trying to get out right now is Bingo, who down very weak, as well as deemore for the red team. A lot of damage going towards that side. Blue very aggressive in positioning as well. Going to pick up red, and now the soldier jumps behind and finds the demo. Can't find Lalka though, which was the pick they needed. Now
it's the pick they're gonna get. Heavy rocket hits for Dummy, insane.
Dude, yeah, Dummy is crazy. I do have the right names correct. The Dummy is his name.
Yes.
Sweet. while pushing it on to last, and it's almost free, except for that scout who's able to find the frag at the last second, but so much time in. Ado really could just send someone behind, and it looks like that's what they're doing, but the Pyro is aware of it, as is the Heavy. They'll pick up that frag easily, definitely going to slow down the rest of this push from the blue team. They do have this Uber, but have to wait for their spawning scouts. Although, maybe not. They're going to look like they're just, bringing it in with the demo and the soldier onto the Heavy, getting him down. There's pressure in onto point as the Pyro is now also going to fall. Can they find anything else? They are looking right now, but there's a scout on their medic. The blue med likely going to go
Beautiful
down,
sticky by Buddy there as well to clean things up. Really good timing there, just
Buddy.
in time with another player to get the kill on the guy on the point immediately and clean this up. 2-0 to 8-0. That was a slow start to the game. We didn't even see half of it. But they're picking up pace now, and this is looking dangerous here, like you saw in the mid fight as well. The wraparound was almost just completely picking apart the combo, and it didn't even matter that it didn't, because everyone played off it anyway well enough earlier of the soldiers to get things on the wrap quickly. So if the soldiers on blue can put on a performance again like last mid fight, this is looking dangerous already, and it's looking huge already.
This is so crazy. The collapse is perfect. Coming across the point, the blue soldier was jumping from the opposite side and picking up the frags. Now Bingo is just down a crater there, and just Lalka alive and already bat chasing in, trying to get the kill, but unable. Now they're going to have to be capping out this midpoint, and actually an early pick with the spawn traps, have the sniper up defensively. He's going to be trying to find that demo man, but unable to so far. Demo on the red team is trapping above his upper shutter, and just going to be waiting for the full Uber before Wakil? How are we saying the blue med's name?
That's Moikill. It's finished, so you probably say Moikill.
In onto the snipe and gets the sniper. And now the second cap's going to start coming in, and once they do, we will expect the Uber, and it does come in, and the immediate death of Rana, and then 3 more falling, and just team wipe for the blue team. They're going to go up 3-0 here, and are we on the wrong config, or is that a HUD issue for me?
Why? Is the timer broken? Oh no, they didn't change the config after scrimming. You love to see it. Open for you.
That's what I was wondering about.
I mean, these people don't have excuses. Like, the vast majority of these guys play Highlander, okay? In fact, the guy that has the server reservation is a Highlander main. So they don't have an excuse for getting the config wrong. They're just idiots. But if they watch back on the VOD, I will stand by my words.
That's what I was wondering
they
about.
They didn't set the time limit either. I don't think it will matter in this phase, because Ado on this in this position probably will just wrap this up fairly quickly, and this won't last 17 more minutes, but it could.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to see, and now this is a bit slower. Here comes a bomb onto the medic from the soldier, unable to get it, down to 1 health, and does go down. Buddy finally cleaning up that frag, so no medic for the red team, as now working their way forward. They're going to find Dummy. Can they find anyone else, though, is the question. The demo's very weak. Going to find him. Can they find the scout? They do. Rana doing great work on scout right now. Only the medic will live for the blue team. Now trying to chase him down a bit is the soldier, but going to settle for the pack and positioning. And that about 15% or 50% ad will likely come into play in terms of slowing things down. And look at this soldier spot. I didn't even know this was a soldier spot.
It is. It's been. I mean, Scotty was been here forever. I don't know what your soldiers have been doing, but this is a very cold spot.
Look at this kill, though. He's gonna get it. Oh my god. If it's been there forever, then why wasn't it checked? And that will be the med death they needed. Lalka has to stay alive, as is the rest of the red team. Really trying to work their way forward in a moment here. Gergozs will go down, and now chasing down Steven as well. Sorry, not Steven.
Buddy is behind? That's strange how you even get there, but Matt's behind. Could save the day here with a kill on the medic. One pipe. Oh, it's not 2 though. Yeah, really good surf there by the Matt. That will save the day for now for NaVi here. They also fixed the time limit, so they are in fact only a little bit stupid. You love to see it here. Which is important, because I mean, if the fights go like this for NaVi, then they have a fighting chance to come back. They're down 3, but they're not out just yet. And I've seen a comeback like this earlier this week, so it's certainly doable. They just need to clean up from here.
Uber is going to be in, trying to find the gun early on and frags, but point presence is so strong right now. Rama dancing around, he will go down as the heavy is up. Steven underneath right now, and there's so much damage being output. A lot of weak players all around. No demo man for the red team, though, will slow things down for sure, and now finding a couple more kills onto the flank classes of the blue team right now, but that heavy will be staying on last, and they'll be able to walk forward with a full Uber charge. Didn't even see they hadn't used. Good job by the blue team there.
Alrighty, that gives Ado the chance to come back pretty quickly already out of last year. Bump in by deemore, tries to do what Buddy couldn't. One pipe lands once again, and that's enough for the 4C because the Mat didn't hit a surf that makes them sure to live. So Moikil will cave into the damage here. That's a little bit sketchy, of course, but they can still maybe take position here. Everyone's so far back. Buddy's looking for damage. Hits the scout already. Sniper weak as well, but there's still a scout to worry about. They can't let get to the medic here. In the meantime, though, actually, Red on sniper as well. Pushes up from the other side. Bingo, however, snipes the Mat down before the sniper cannon. That just means they can't shoot anyone else. Lots and lots of kills on mid, but not really enough in the favor for the Russians to take this back home. In fact, they're just getting pushed back all the way.
Yeah, and Lorca is likely... Oh, no, wait, what?
Buddy got put in by... He got hit by an arrow as he did his take to jump the medic and just died on the spot.
Amazing, and now pushing right back out actually is the red team. They have almost full Uber to work with, and these scouts are going to hightail it out of there, try to connect with their team in a moment. And now the race is on to build up an Uber as quickly as possible for the blue team, as Red walking through their choke in a moment, just trying to spot any spam incoming onto the medic. A little bit of chip damage here and there. The soldiers coming behind. The Ubers popped out. deemore actually gets dropped before the Uber to go down on the blue team, though. Now trying to find this soldier as well. Will fall. And 3 for 1 is worthwhile. They'll get the cap as well. But Bat's behind right now. Can they find this frag? And they will. So it's 4 for 1. And the point, even though they had to chase back, which slows them down a little bit, that will be better positioning. Although you do have to be cognizant of the full Uber charge now for the blue team.
Alrighty, well, it's nice to see that NaVi has a wake-up call, but you need to remember, this is after they had to reset the map, so this is actually 3-0-8-0. Quick reminder here if you just joined. This is in fact a huge lead for the blue side here, so anything they do in NaVi comes with the disclaimer here that they need to have a huge comeback at the end of this, and with a push like this on the Uber, 8-0 just crushes those hopes pretty quickly. Sniper on xCape won't come through either. Just a demo man left alive. Has a trap ready and it will be dead in time. Gets bombed. Still has the time to just dead on the medic. Moikil goes down. deemore follows suit in the spawn wave as well here. But that's a really good one to take here if you know the Mat will be there with you.
Yeah, and medics again in this map, or match, not able to stay alive very consistently. Just a lot of spam going their way. But now the question is, how will the blue team want to work their way in? There is a sniper to contend with on the side of the red team right now. It is, in fact, xCred. xCred?
I just say xCred.
xCred it is, and he will be looking to find a pick if possible. So, I'm gonna be watching his positioning and see what they want to do. It looks like blue's gonna be pretty passive as they try to build up, which will open up a little bit of space, maybe for a sniper peek in a moment or two here.
Alrighty, he was being built away. Moikil with advantage, however, not by a lot. I'd be surprised if they use this at all to their advantage here. They're actually still on sniper. They've kind of just been stuck on it the entire game here with only one soldier, which, I mean, it could be worse in terms of maps to do it on, but it's still a little bit awkward for a lot of the fights they're taking to have the sniper in the back here. Now, on the stalemate, however, it's perfectly justifiable, of course, as long as they land the shots. Buddy taunting and choke certainly gives them a chance to have a static target to shoot, but that doesn't even come to that. They just pop through regardless of that and try to take the fight immediately all the way in, and Buddy still gets caught off guard. Scout will help the day here a little bit, but they're still losing a lot of players in the end. Ooh, with a nice sniper, actually, Red is one in the back. This is looking dire for Ado. Even with 3 down, they have no position at all, and they already makes them feel that immediately here. deemore in on mid as well, wants to get the scout. That's a bit of a tougher fight to win, but one pipe puts bad on low ground here. They with the Mat on front. That's the kill right there. In forward mode as well, had to get that kill quickly, otherwise Buddy could have cleaned him up, and will in fact do that. That's not a kill worth taunting for. Your Mat just died.
Yeah,
you gotta hold that L, Buddy.
and Day hits the question mark as well, rightly so, because that is
bad kill vines as well.
Matches kill vines.
I mean, that's one way to get out of there. Takes 15 seconds, but I mean,
that it does better than padding the enemy team stats. We have this forward spawn sniper. He's going to be watching, trying to pick off xE, and gets the nice headshot. Steven winning the SBS here, but now the question is, when will the sack wave come in from the blue team? We're at 80, almost 90% Uber for Lalka and the side of NaVi right now, so I'm expecting to see a sack, but the sniper positioning so aggressive and choke, and now there's no chance for a sack as Steven gets taken out, and the red team is just going to be using this Uber in, trying to pick up the medic if they can. There's damage in onto him. He does not escape through Shutter. 3 go down, 4 at 5 now, and that is a team wipe in the end. We'll have spawners in 3 seconds with the sniper likely going to come up a different class here as red team begins to work their way through, and there's point presence there already. Gets the saw. NaVi going to go back and make it 3-1. And yeah, for those of you who are unaware, Ado is up 3-1 right now. They had a config issue.
They weren't for a config because these people are smart and should be used to it from Highlander, but they aren't. That's open for you, I guess. Either way, it's going to the next round here. NaVi, I mean, it's a slow comeback for sure, but at least it's a chance to take here for them, to still make it happen. 2-round difference now only for them to overcome, and as we go into the next mid-fight here, spam being exchanged quite heavily, no one's going in just yet, nor down. Bingo trying to get through here, but so weak on the health, can't stay on point much longer. Neither can xCape on Soldier now, but can't do much from there either. That is getting picked apart, 3 down already. Scout on the flank, Steven with a kill there as well, and Lalka just has to see if they can get out of here, but it's going to be difficult with this health. 2 scouts in chase and a Demoman as well. Scout keeps it up before Buddy can steal the kill. Huge mid-win for Ado, and they can bring the 3-round lead right back.
Yeah, I just remembered, see team scores Delta Blue 3 exists, so now my game's fixed, and yeah, 3-1 is the score, so blue team, Ado is going to be trying to work their way forward. They have to contend with these traps, though. Here's the Uber, they're going to use it in, and now moving forward, Red hits a nice shot into Steven when they were not Ubered, and Bingo will be the first to die to the Uber. Now pressure in, though not finding too much as Buddy and Bat, pressure coming back, but not finding too much. That's going to be a failed push for the blue team. Ado unable to connect with the Uber, and will be at a disad for the upcoming fight.
Alrighty, Gergozs in some trouble as well here, tries to stay alive behind, in front of the Demoman, has some backup as well. Steven, enough to not let deemore push up too much further. They just kind of play it safe here. What bomb is that? It's Rana. I don't know, actually. That just kind of happens sometimes, I guess, when building happens on one side, not so much on the other. Ado takes it careful anyway. I guess they're expecting this even Uber situation at this point here. Building only now, having the Uber on mid might be nice, but they just don't have it yet. So they also have a sniper to support the situation here in the back, trying to hold them up for pushing at all. And it looks like that's exactly what's happening here. They're peeking a bit through choke, but they don't like that chance. And it's interesting. Now suddenly it's xCape off sniper, and it's just bad picking up for a second. Actually switches off very quickly though again as well. Decides against it, probably for the better here. I mean, well, it's a stalemate. I guess it's workable here, but prefer to probably take a much quicker fight here once these Ubers are exchanged. And it looks like the Russians want to exchange as well at some point. They're just waiting for it. Dude? I don't know. Buddy has problems.
They're baiting this push out from red team.
Buddy must have watched some Moomer demos before this. And that's the only thing you remember.
Jumping in, trying to find the medic. All the force is achieved. Red will pop back, and now an isolated medic trying to rotate back around. The post Uber is looking a lot better for the red team, although they do lose D. But there goes Buddy. Oh wait, now the med going down actually, and Steven picking up another one on the 3K. He'll finally go down. That medic death means that oh, actually it's 1% Uber right now for the blue team, so that's
huge advantage.
Huge ad being held onto. Wait, what? Where are the?
Actually, why is it 1% Uber? Was that like rounded up on the HUD for no reason? That's funny. That's how you get like 100% drops where you can't use automatic as well, because the HUD just says, no, it's 100, but it actually isn't. Because it rounds up for no reason from something, I guess. Weird. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because the fight just keeps on going anyway. Actually, Red gets a snap with the Gergozs right away. They tries to clean up bad as well. That's not really happening. They're building away as much as they can on both sides. Neither team wants the other one to have an edge. And as long as Ado just slows them down, it's good enough to win, of course. As we all know here, so we'll see how it goes. The bombs come through already. Morkill doesn't have a chance to build at all. Bomb comes through in return. Dummy wants the mat and will only receive death. Buddy maybe with some cleanup. He has everyone in front of him, but both just go down here on the Demoman's end. Scout 1v1 also going Day's way. At the end of this, it's just one player behind. It's bad on the medic, and Lalka has no backup at all.
Yeah, this is, there's another taunt. Lots of taunts here today. Only Day alive on the second point. Gonna find a frag actually, but Kreos as a result.
Bad taunting again. They want to win the mental battle at this point.
break their spirits. Another $100 gift today. I've been seeing a lot of those during cast, but look at this demo, so weak. Finds the pack and an arrow, I believe, and working the way forward is the blue team. They have to be careful of the sniper, though, watching that spot, and the medic team come forward. Oh, missing the shot was Red Lolcock, getting piped down and will die. Now it is just a free fight for the blue team, although they're gonna lose 2 actually. Day finding 2 and now trying to find anything else. Gonna find the pack. Can he live? No, the air shot from Gergozs will silence him, and medics in forward spawn for the red team will back off 2 last, and yeah, we'll have to see what happens next with this full Uber advantage for the blue team, trying to make it 4-1 with just 5.5 minutes left to play.
Yeah, it's going to be tough on NaVi to come back from this. I mean, we've seen a good round out of him, but that took so long as well. Now they have to do it from there on last. Losing a round here is basically not an option at all at this rate, and they still have advantage, mind you, on Ado as well here, so they could just write home the scoreline once again to a big, big lead, 3-1 already, and maybe 4-1 in a second here. If this push is good, as heavy as a part as the sniper, they have the off-kills there to try to deal with things. Buddy gets denied for a little bit here, but the soda bomb gets still close anyway, puts people back in spawn. deemore under point, but they're losing players. The heavy weak on point taken care of as well. These stats have to be huge, and they only get dummies so far.
Yeah, trying to connect on the rest of these, but so far, this demo on point is doing a little bit of work, trying to slow things down as long as he can. But here comes the scout walking forward, getting the kill, and that will be the cap. 4-1 is the score in map number 1 here. So yeah, Ado to win with 4.5 to play.
Alrighty, this is not over yet, but it needs a miracle for NaVi to come back from this one, and Ado's got to get some huge mid-wins going again, and those have been few and far between for them. You gotta hope on the Russian side that there's still some steam left in the side of NaVi here to come back from this one. Let's see what they have in store for the next mid-fight here at 4-1 scoreline. It's going to be difficult as they push forward, and that's just one player down immediately. xCape putting up the Highlander clusters as well, but that's taken care of immediately. deemore doesn't even get positioning at all, and that's the kill right there to round things out. deemore down, as well as Day, and xCape is going to write this back in their favor. However, Rana with a jump in gets the medic as well.
Wasn't Rana on scout before?
Maybe they switch things around with actually going pyro.
No, with Bingo, I think. Wasn't Bingo on Soldier to start? I might be mistaken. Who knows?
Well, it's actually that's switching around at the very least.
Yeah. Some off classes, maybe some class switching shenanigans, but we have 3 minutes and counting down. Well, or just over 3 minutes, I should say, counting down here in this map. Buddy gets taken out by very low Rana, 4 health right now, picks up the pack, and now the Uber is forced out by Gergozs. Gets taken out by Day, and working the way forward, but not going to be able to find too much, as the blue team is smart and going to be backing out. 3 minutes on the clock now at this point. Mid-cap will come back for NaVi, though.
Hey, gonna get into high gear here. This has to be just a round immediately if they want to have any chance at all. Actually, it has to be just a second point immediately as well, because they have Uber advantage on blue, and they want to get this one. Damage is already coming in right now with some sweet rockets down to Moikel, but Guy can take the pack. Probably fine about it. In fact, never mind. Everyone just ignores the soldier right in front of them. Gets the mat for free. In the meantime, though, they're kind of losing the fight on the point itself. Everyone's kind of going down here already for NaVi. Nice exchange there between the soldiers, but it's just Buddy left alive. Somewhere on mid, actually, of all things. I don't know how that happens, but also exchanges with Day. And xCape looks to be the one with the last laugh here. Somehow still alive on point, despite everything that happened. Able to cap this thing up.
That's, chaos theory, dude. I say it over and over again in NA. And
I mean, is it right now? Because they're still losing.
I guess they're still losing. But Ado up 4-1 and trying to find the soldier frag. Gets it. xCape taken out again. They have this scout in main, and the demo trying to escape. River will be successful, it looks like, as there's plenty of spam to keep the blue soldiers at bay. Have the gun coming up right now. It is level 1 on the left side from the defending point of view, and we have about even Ubers as well. So, and now the Pyro offensively. xCape is, yeah, so we have Pyro v Pyro coming up.
I don't even remember what the guy plays in Highlander. You'd think it's Pyro, it might be, I don't know, but definitely plays Highlander, so that's not surprising that there's been like 4 classes on the guy so far. Between Pyro, Soldier, and Sniper. Whatever it is, we'll see what happens here. They so far forward, in fact, too much as well there. Goes down in the end to the might of Gergozs. And that's just gonna make matters worse right now if they weren't already bad anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Here comes the Uber from the red team. The blue Pyro was not in position to stop it, or stuff it rather. The Ubers are exchanged. Oh, 2 go down, 3 now. The heavy is there.
And that's the STV getting... No, that's the STV getting ended. This is when people do STV delay off to get to the next map quicker because they're mean boys, let's say, instead of anything mean. They might have scored around. Who knows? I can check the logs, I guess. Whatever it is, it's a win for Ado anyway on map number 1. Next up, product after a short little break here. But first of all, we need to make sure that we know the exact scoreline here.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. Very... Oh, we're going back to product?
Yes.
I don't want to see more product, dude.
To me, it was a great game. No, it was 4-1 in the end still, as well.
Okay. Oh, I need to undo my CET scores. Delta.
Well, for what it's worth, the second half of the game was a lot better for NaVi than the first half was. Looking at the logs, I mean, it's not surprising, but still. They actually got to play the game at all on the second half.
Did you post logs by any chance?
No, I just looked up actually right on log stuff. I'm not going to look at them in detail. I'm just wanted to make sure I know the scoreline, that they didn't score something in the last minute. That's all that really matters. Who cares about the numbers? I'm going to hear about it later from Buddy anyway.
Who had the most air shots? That's the only thing that counts in TF2.
True. Actually, well, only on maps where the air shots count.
No. I want to know who has the most air shots. They're the #1 player in my heart.
Alrighty. People are slowly joining. Hey Godfather, have you ever done a Twitch Prime plug? Or Twitch stream? You need to learn how to do it if you want to be a successful streamer.
Have I ever plugged subscribing with your Twitch Prime to this channel right here, right now?
Wow, can you do that only with money? Or have to pay?
You could use your Twitch Prime sub. I think that's just Amazon Prime, right? I don't actually know how Twitch Prime works.
Yes, that is correct, Godfather.
Okay.
If you have Twitch Prime, you can get... if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime, aka Prime Gaming, and change the name, and no one got used it yet. And you can do that for free if you have Amazon Prime. That's crazy.
You should do it. You should go ask your mom what the Amazon Prime login is, and then go set that up right now and use it to subscribe to
It's free money.
It's free.
Fuck Jeff Bezos, but let's still use his money real fast before he dies. If they ever die, who knows? Probably they'll find out immortality.
Yeah, he's gonna live forever.
They're gonna suck the blood of their employees. Yay!
Yay! Well.
Hey, actually, there was like a tweet. There was actually a tweet the other day that said something like, "Oh no, can blood of young people make people live longer?" They're actually gonna do it.
Would not be surprised if that technology someday appears. But you know, the other thing you guys can do, as well as following and subscribing to this Twitch channel, is you can follow my Twitter. Now that's a cool thing to do, and it's totally free as well at GodfatherCasts. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna censor that from the board.
You're just so mean to me. Just because I'm an American doesn't.
It's not
mean you
your
have
fault,
to be a
but
jerk.
you're still American.
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather's from France.
I mean,
I'm second
as
generation
it turns
American.
out, most Americans aren't actually from America if you go far enough back.
Oh yeah, no, but
by a
what
couple
I'm saying
hundred
is
years.
I'm second gen American. I'm new here. Come on.
But you're still there. That's the difference.
All right, Euro boy.
I mean, by that logic, I'm also only half European. Get owned, liberal.
Damn, I've been owned as a liberal. There you go. Well, anyway, moving on to the next map here. It's product first to 3. Which team is blue team? So I can set
same
up
as before. What, do you have to set the names up again?
Blue.
What do you have to
No,
set
I
up the
just
names?
wanted to make sure. No, I just wanted to make sure they were right. So otherwise, I would have to switch them. So Ado on blue and NaVi on red.
Yes, you have a very good short-term memory about names here.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I do my best. My talents include not knowing names and talking real fast, real good. And yelling. If you tune into American casts, you'll know that for sure.
Actually, is your cast tonight on TFTV or Adria?
Who's doing that? Is that mine? That might be mine.
It says... Oh no, just on Terry stream, never mind.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, and I wanted to advertise the fact that I put new, better BTTV and FFZ emotes on the TFTV Twitch channel the other day, and it's great.
Huh.
You should all use them.
You should all use them by subscribing with your Twitch Prime Gaming sub.
No, you can do that for free, actually.
Well, you should subscribe anyway. Come on, dude. I was setting it up.
I mean, we already did. Don't have to do it again. I just wanted to say we have new fun emotes because, you know, the old ones were bad and outdated.
There you go. Well,
way
if
overdue.
You want to see me finish the hat trick of casting 3 matches in, well, I guess it will be 4 matches technically, but 3 matches from different continents, you can tune in tonight to Terry's Twitch channel.
I don't know if 4:30 is tonight.
10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah, but it's 4:30 in EU time, and I can promise you, most of the Europeans are watching my stream for obvious reasons. So I don't think that will happen much.
Just stay up. Do it.
Just go to sleep right now, and you almost get a good night's sleep before that.
No one needs a good night's sleep. That's just not a thing.
Anyway, it's map 2 time. 8-0 on blue, NaVi on red. 8-0 on the first map. Fairly convincingly a good first half, a very sketchy second half. Well, maybe not very sketchy, but it was somewhat sketchy second half to still bring it home 4-1 in total here. NaVi had a wake-up call. Maybe they can convert this into momentum on the second map. For now, bingo down early is a bit sketchy, but
crits,
they're getting some in return as well. Yeah, we're continuing the crits, but not for long. Pipes Buddy cut that dream short very quickly, and that is having all position over point. Buddy bullied a little bit by the scouts, but can't have too much freedom there when the scouts are shooting the scouts much quicker on blue than on red. That's the cleanup right there that they needed to. Molecule with big advantage. They want to forward hold. Someone peeking through already, but everyone else not up yet spawned for NaVi means they can still have time to set this one up on the blue side.
Crits again. Also, look at the coordination with hats for the red team. Props to them for that.
Now they win, that's for sure.
Yeah. NaVi has to take this one back because they have coordinated outfits.
Otherwise, they're gonna drop by NaVi. Oh no.
Oh no. We have a full Uber for this blue team trying to hold on grass, and it looks like red is going to be rotating around to the base of their cliff. A little bit of spam being exchanged. We're at 85 on the crits right now. So I'll watch this trap on the right side. The demo's there. The soldier's looking for it. He's looking for the traps. The deck comes through, but he dodges it. Dummy very low. 1 health right now. And 2 actually go down for the red team. The Uber's popped out, and the crits have not been used. That is a 4-man sack for the Force. They get it, as well as 1 kill, but that's certainly not enough. We have under 2 minutes on the clock right now for 8-0 in this first round of map number 2.
It's a slow process though, look at this. This is like already almost halftime for 8-0 here. So as much as this worked for NaVi, much like last map, it's just very late to work. It's definitely not too late yet, but this crit has to be huge right now. Bombs come through to try to shut that down. Gergozs put down to the floor here, but it's bad cleaning up the kills and actually down on the sniper. Last time we've seen it earlier, double the sniper on the crits. It didn't work. Bombs come through as well. So much damage on Lolka, but they don't budge at all. Still drop some players here. The crits comes in deep. Will find Molecule as well. Has some more work to do here, but won't have time to do any of it. Buddy just on top of the medic. Gets the stickies down. Gets the kill here. They find the cleanup anyway on the Russian side, but with a mat down each, it's a bit worse on the capture now as well.
Lots of weak players on the red team as well. As they're going to cap this one out. Have that sniper peeking aggressively from point, looking at the base of blue cliff. The question is now, where does blue want to come forward? Looks like it will be a cliff push, so we'll have to see. Oh, it takes a shot and misses it. Unfortunate there for the sniper. Got to be careful. Here comes the jump in. The debt is too much, and we have a situation where a little bit of trades going back and forth. Red pretty weak. Excuse me, Red pretty weak. Here's the soldier bombing in onto the med. Can he hit the
the direct?
He does get the juggle for the air shot, but 3 go down from the blue team. They won't be able to cap out this point, which is what red really needs, as maybe they'll come up crits again and try to even things out here.
Gonna be interesting. They still have 2 minutes left to go here. The bombs come through already. You don't need crits if these bombs land, but they don't quite do it. Matt can't even die to the scout in the end here. They get sniped, sure. Gergozs goes down, but That's not the one the guy has been looking for, I would imagine. Still a nice kill to have. Huge pipe for deemore as well. Takes Steven weak as well. Can't stay in the sideline for too much, otherwise actually might actually hit something here. Will not have the chance to. Body snipes them down as well. So Sniper has been taken care of as well. He crit squeak, in fact, up for Lolka, but far from being done yet. Yeah, they're trying to arrow here a little bit, get some heals going across the board, but it's not going to work just yet, and they still have to worry about more kills as well, and they have to do all that in just about a minute.
Yeah, not a terrific situation. We're going to see the sniper peeking from the base of his cliff, trying to find something across point. Medic on the blue team hiding in pocket. A smart play there, try to avoid the headshot. I'm just going to be watching out for the sniper, see if he can find something here. Here comes maybe a soldier jumping forward. Nope, they're just going to sit on each other's pride rocks, spam at each other a little bit. The sniper takes a shot and misses it. Things are going to slow down a bit. We do have the crits in play now. There's the force is achieved by a bombing soldier. Rana doing a good job there, and now crits are out, but the Uber's still in play, and they're going to lose their med. Not able to find anything with the crits at all. deemore also dying, and we're under 10 seconds for the blue team in round number 1 of map number 2. Looks like they're going to be able to hold this one out and go up 1-0.
Yeah, just about. What a fight at the end as well. The force came through, buddy, immediately in on the medic. Beefed some pipes, sure, but got in there to cut the crit short before it could do anything at all against anyone that wasn't Ubert. Will save them the round here. You gotta laugh as well, people being spy and spawn just to see it, just in case. I mean, especially with so much sniper last map, I guess it's justifiable. Perfectly so, to see if there's maybe a sniper on the other side you don't want to have your mad right walk into at the beginning of the mid-fight here. Nothing to see just yet, though. Actually, had sniping done already this map, but not on the mid-fight at least. Bingo goes in right away, shut down immediately by Gergozs. Great rockets by this Hungarian soldier. Get rana as well. He one more bomb comes through by actually red, but will not get much for it, and it's just really Lolka alive at this point, and they have to see that the Met gets out of here as well, but they're slow to do it. They get the Met some speed as well, but not enough in time. Gergozs hits the Met, gets the kill. Great mid-fight on the side of Edo.
They're not going to stall out. I guess it doesn't delay too much here, but they didn't hold out before capping the point. But anyway, here comes a bomb from the soldier onto this point. He's going to jump away, though. Can't find anything there. Red will lose one, actually dying to the scout, and actually 3 down right now for the red team as they try to work their way forward. Full Uber, it's stock on both sides. A full Uber for the blue team to try to hold on to this. It looks like they're going to try to come up cliff. Can the medic walk up it? He can. Clearly a better team here than what we saw earlier. They use the Uber, but he falls down. Not before finding 3, including the medic now, looking for the sniper as well.
It's a funny snipe, and then get killed by the melee weapon. Once again, taunt by Bad. Can't resist the urge to be a toxic Brit, but at least they're still in the lead right now, so it's justifiable to do it to some extent. As long as they can keep position here. That might be a bit more complicated, because they do have bad spawns. Gergozs specifically still down, while Day is already back up again. So NaVi can make a fight out of this one for sure, but it's gonna be tough still. The newer team has Uber actually right on Sniper once again. Awkward to see these Sniper plays come out when they don't have point control, but they're believing in it, at least, and they're hoping for the best. The bomb comes through as well. Some damage from Lolka, not much happening of it, though.
We'll be watching to see what this soldier's able to make happen. Right now, with the positioning of the red team on their grass, they have that sniper with them as well. Here's the soldier jumping forward. They're going to find the sniper, unable to get the medic, and will die for it, actually. Now, a bit of a scuffle happening in the back line is, a team wipe bat on a 5K, buddy, on a 4K. Absolute domination coming out from them. Holding tab, got a couple of dominations on the board from the side of Ado here. And now just trying to stay alive will be the hope for Lolka. I expect him to stay in spawn and try to build up. Red's sniper is going to be peeking through choke, but so much spam going that way. Not expecting them to be so successful as forward hold continues to play out here.
Alrighty, let's see how this one goes. NaVi literally with the backs against the wall. They can't fall back any further. They have to go in here in some way, shape, or form very quickly, or they will just lose right away. The bombs come through, scout in, soldier in, trying to do what they can here against this forward hold, but it's struggling so much. No one really gets all too far. Bingo goes down at the end as well. Rana doesn't even have a chance to go in the first place here. And certainly actually won't get a chance this time either. No funny sniper to Steven this time around. Buddy peeking to last from the other side. In the meantime, while everyone's left, everyone just peeks deep right. But they can't do anything about it. They can't punish him when they're so busy trying to survive in general.
Yeah, at this point, Ubers are even though, so Rana's likely gonna die. The juggle, just unable to have any movement. The Ubers are exchanged on the grass. We have that pyro up to try to break through the forward hold. Now the collapse comes through as 4 go down, 5 now as well. Bat on a 6k, holding down the fort. Rana's the only one alive, and that will be round number 2 for Ado here on map number 2. So they're looking to close it out in just a moment.
Yeah, really, really dominating performance by Ado. So far here, match point now here on forward for Ado. They can wrap this up, and all 6 points in their favor. Just make it a clean sweep in week number 4 as well. And actually going spike to mid, so it looks like after taunting, they actually want to go all in on the BM as well here. See what they can do with that. Certainly after last map in open, I believe in that working out here, so I mean, no doubts on that one.
Buddy is so weak still, gets finally healed up. The sniper dies on the red team, as does a soldier. Gonna be tougher to work their way in. The spoon is out for the blue soldier. He goes down though, not before Steven's able to find a couple. Lolka staying alive on medic. It'll be about even Ubers, maybe a bit of an ad for the side of Ado as they once again cap this mid. And if it's anything like last round, we'll be done here in under 3 minutes, but we'll have to see what NaVi is able to do to adjust.
Well, so far looking good at least by Ado here. The spy was there for a second, but at least they now know that there might be a sniper here. If they don't already anyway, xCape certainly can't hang back for all too much. But he probably feels that already. Each 150 has enough health to lift that, however. Can fall back and Thyme. Bit of capping by NaVi trying to force them forward, but they're more than happy to pop the Uber across the point here. Exchange some kills already, but not quite in their favor just yet.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens in this post-fight. Here's a soldier scuffle happening. Gergozs is doing his best to stay alive. Looks like he'll find a pack, but now Day is going to go challenge him and likely find the kill on the concrete. Jumping up, going for the medic, but shout out to this guy with the pistol. We did see the cap come in for the red team. Now blue working their way forward. Have a bit of an artificial ad, if you will, and 2 going down for the red team. Blue's medic getting fairly weak, though, and they actually lose 2 as well. Got to keep your med alive. A soldier bomb would be devastating, but there are no soldiers alive right now. And xCape finds a sniper shot onto bat, take out a scout. So things are going to stabilize a little bit here with under 2 on the clock for the blue team.
They're trying to go in on the flank as well. They're incredibly weak, tries to just stay alive at this point, and they just kind of have to give up more and more position here slowly but surely. At least actually gets a snipe to help the situation, makes it a little bit easier to maybe contest. The bombs come through as well. No one's going deep. Bingo tries to at least, but can't get past Dummy on the flank. Goes down. Lots of cap and NaVi anyway, despite it, because they kind of just force people back. Because Kill wants to get the super first of all, and looks like they'll get it as well.
Rana's gonna go down. The Uber is popped out by the blue team, trying to chase down this medic, but unable. The counter pop is in. Now trying to get this medic down. Kill is alone-ish. Now the soldier coming in onto Lolka. Gonna find the frag eventually. Only 1 alive. It's bingo for the red team. Some taunts on point. 1:30 on the clock as well. So many taunts. Chill, guys.
Well, let's see how it goes from here. Forward hold once again. Gergozs just about lives the fight with Rana here. Gets the ammo as well stolen. Actually, rat on sniper once again, trying to break this forward hold from the sidelines here. But they're all going in one by one, one after another. Both scouts go in, go down. Actually, Bad just about lives. Gergozs not so lucky as it turns out. Will go down here just as his scout, and that attempt to just feed away onto the sniper not quite working as intended. Will go down. Forces them back a little bit as well. It looks like they still have to play a little bit more careful than they are right now, given the lead, but let's see for how long NaVi can keep position here, because they're already losing some. At least Bingo gets taken care of, but 2 downs again on Ado at least will keep the point time alive. Gergozs going to swim me through. Can't get a good jump in. Sniper dies anyone with Rana down as well. They have a chance to just push this back right away.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see Ado be pretty aggressive, and on the medic is the scout finding the kill, and it's full ad now for the blue team to work forward whenever they really feel like it. The demo is behind, goes down. Day also getting taken out. 43 seconds on the clock and counting down. And soldier in, but likely going to be caught out. Here's the... Oh, no way, he lives this. Okay, yeah. So Dummy will find the rocket to the feet and get the kill. Bat is down, taken out by the scout. Now the Uber is forced out by xCape, eventually now going down. And Rama on the grass is the target of the rest of this Uber, trying to expend to get him, and will find the kill. Can they find anything else? Keep your demo alive right now. Pulls out the pan for a second, but going to back off, get healed. Kill is actually pretty weak and goes down, so with 10 seconds left on the clock, only 2 alive for the blue team. Looks like we'll have a shot. 1 alive. It's just Bat, who's an early death. He's up on sniper. He's peeking. Oh, he misses the shot, though. Can he find anything in the last seconds of the... well, we're not in overtime yet, so
Practically
a
overtime
little-
anyway. I mean, if they recap and there's no one on point, they just lose instantly anyway. So
Right.
it's basically overtime here for Ado. They just got to get one more good push out of this. It won't be free. They have this advantage here, but they had good fights even despite that before. However, long ago, we've seen NaVi not so much in this control here. It will be not the first time we've seen on a forward hold as well. Trying to get through here, get dummy in, get Gergozs in.
Oh
Some
my
good
God.
damage will get the medic down as well. They just get this deep and try to get some more of this one. It looks like no one else, but that's the one kill they really needed here. That's better than the force as well. Not that Dolk had a choice here. Didn't have Uber just yet. Because Matt down for a little while here means they might actually be able to push up a little bit before heals come in, take some position early, and just make life a little bit more difficult for NaVi. They have actually hiding forward, trying to be the funny one, but Buddy will have the last laugh instead.
And now with this Pyro coming forward and the full Uber, we had to see, oh, the Pipe actually finds the Pyro, now chasing down the Scout, and Soldier is just kind of stuck behind. He'll go down, only 2 alive for the red team. Cap's going to likely come through in a moment here. Day gets taken out by the Pipe spawners. Will nowhere near in time, and that will be a 3-0 product. Map number 2 going to Ado. They take this 2-0 map-wise, and GG's in chat.
Yep, that's it. That's the game. 6 points to Ado. Really strong performance. They will continue to be at the top of the table. However, I think there's one more undefeated team in Open at the current moment, I believe. Actually, they might have played tonight as well. I guess we could check results real quick, how that might have went. No, they didn't, actually. How does that look in Open right now? Because that might, in that case, yep, be their opponents next week. This will be most likely 100% actually Ado against Premiership next week in Open. That's the 2 only undefeated teams left in the Open division. And yeah, that should be very interesting. I think there's not many completely undefeated teams right now in any division, really. So that should be a fun one to look forward to as well. I will skim results real quick for the rest of today to see if there was anything interesting. There's a lot of games, actually, surprisingly. Open is usually the only division you see play Fridays, but there's usually not even this many games, to be fair. If anything happened here, some other Open results. Choking Hazards gets 6 of Bugs and Ihwa, interesting. Big Z team wins, no result yet. Band-Aids win, no, that happened already, I think. That's the game we watched earlier. Turks trade with Team Foxy Spirit, interesting. That's still up high the table somewhere. This game ended 4-1 because they didn't know the golden caps exist. Tesco 3-pound meal dealers win 6-0 as well. Seen them before. Actually played Faceit with that demo main yesterday. Well, I mean, he was in the game as well, I guess. No result here yet, no result here yet. Belgian Powerhouse wins 4-0 3-1 as well. It's not surprising that's in low. That's one of the top teams in that division as well. No result here and no result here. Gotta wait for some of these, but I'm sure they come in soon. We can take a look at it next time I stream, which will not be tomorrow probably, because there's no games tomorrow. There's one on Sunday alongside the Premiership game on TFTV as well that we can look forward to as well here. And yeah, that's it. I mean, you probably have some last words here real quick, I would imagine.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I'm attempting the caster hat trick, as I said too many times. I'm gonna stop repeating myself now. Go follow my Twitter. That's it.
Alrighty. See you guys on Sunday, probably, at the very least. And we'll see how it goes from there for the next week. There should be a lot more Premiership games coming up next week as well, because there's probably 4 again. There should be at the late one next week as well, likely, from this week. We only had this Sunday game this week for some reason. Nothing else. But should be 4 tomorrow or next week. And then see how it goes from there, if I have time to stream any other games. Maybe I have time for the Open first place game here as well. That should be interesting. That will be probably next week on Friday, maybe, because Ado refuses to play it any other day. We'll find out, I guess, very soon. See you guys then. Bye-bye.